Judge, today's case, love or money?
She's got Facebook feuds and $700 shoes, but what she really wants is a wedding ring. Let's see why she can't get down the aisle.
Court is now in session. The Honorable Judge Lynn Toler presiding.
Good day, ladies and gentlemen. I'm here today with Daniel Greathouse and Kenedra Love. The two of you have been together for 10 years, and you have 4 children together. You would like to get married already. Mr. Greathouse is not so sure, so you've come to me on a before your vows. You've given me your marriage license with permission to tear it up should I think your union is ill-advised, and you've also completed my compatibility test. Mr. Greathouse, I'm going to start with you. Why don't you tell me why you love her, but you're not so sure marriage is a good idea?
Your Honor, she wants me to put a ring on it, but I can't marry a woman who spends up all our money.
Now, give me some examples of some extravagant spending that she's done.
Well, just last month, she spent $700 on some Balenciaga sneakers.
You spent $700 on some sneakers?
Yes, I did, Your Honor.
And then
Do you have $700 sneaker money?
Yes.
Oh, that was not convincing. Mr. Greathouse, go ahead.
Again, a few weeks ago, she asked me to get her some hair weave. And I told her, wait until my next check and I'll get it for her. I'm at work. I go into the break room. I check my account, and it was money spent off of my card, and that was for the hair weave.
He do the same thing. Like, he'll take my card and order things too. So it's like we do it to one another.
But did you know he wanted you to wait till he got his next check?
No.
So at the end of any given month, how much do you put in your savings account? Don't lie.
Nothing.
That would be a big fat zero, wouldn't it?
Yes.
Yeah. If you don't have any savings at the end of the month, you can't have $700 shoes.
Right.
But anyway, so Mr. Greathouse, do you have any other experiences you want to share with me that gives you concern about the way she manages money?
Like, she just careless with money. Like, as far as, we have, bills, like cell phone bills, rent. We have the, kids and...
And at the time, our bills was paid off.
No, that's not...
It was.
That's not true.
It was.
She ordered a $150 dress, and she hit it. I have a video of what she spent...
Okay.
Within the past month.
Let's take a look. Now, this is 1 month's worth.
Yes. She had went out and got purses, like little purses. She bought my daughter some expensive sneakers for school, back to school, iPhone. And then, this ugly dress.
That's a dress. It didn't look nothing like the picture.
What did you say?
I ordered the dress.
Yeah.
And I didn't like the dress, so I wanted to return it.
Do you two have arguments about money?
Yes, we do.
Give me some stories of extravagant spending on his part.
He would spend his money on cigarettes all the time.
You got $700 sneakers. What you complaining about some cigarettes for?
He buys cigarettes every day.
Huh?
He buys cigarettes every day, like 2 packs a day. Cigarettes in our city is not...
I can afford it, though.
And I can afford it, too. And the cigarettes is not cheap.
No, they're not.
Yeah. And he buys them every day.
But he buys them every day.
2 or 3 packs a day.
I'm just going to give you my standard 101 PSA speech about cigarettes. You are paying a large conglomerate hard-earned money to kill you slowly over time.
Exactly.
Don't do it.
Correct.
What other extravagant things does he do? Because so far it's just you.
He spends his money, too, on the shoes a lot.
Uh-huh.
A lot.
But, I mean, do your kids have college funds ready to go?
No.
I don't know. I'm starting them.
Yeah, you look really good walking past college in nice shoes. But can't get in because you ain't got no money.
Right.
You say she has terrible trust issues. Explain that to me.
Oh, it's horrible. I could be at work, and, I have AirPods, for the iPhone. And I could be, on the phone with her, and mid-conversation, someone would stop me at work and, you know, want to talk, like, you know, ask me questions or anything. She'll be like, oh, who is that you're on the phone with? Just starting with me.
No. No,
Yes.
it's not, no.
Like, oh, who are you talking to? Why are you talking to them? Da 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 da. You giving her mad attention. You showing her all this attention. But I'm at work.
Right.
Like, so.
So you trying to get work done.
Exactly.
Trying to pay for them sneakers.
Exactly. Exactly.
Ms. Love, why don't you tell me, do you not trust him? And if so, why not?
I don't trust him because one night we were in bed watching TV.
Yeah.
And his phone went off. He hopped up so quick and went in the next room and answered his phone. So I'm trying to figure out why. You know, he said it was a coworker.
It wasn't
A
nothing.
coworker. He didn't want to interrupt the movie. That's why he walked out.
That's why he walked out, because he was trying to be polite, was his explanation. Give me something else. What other things have caused you to mistrust him?
One day I went through his phone, see him texting some girl.
And what was he saying?
He was saying, like, when they going to meet up. When they going to meet up, where they going to meet up at.
Mr. Greathouse?
And the time.
Did that occur?
I mean, she did see messages.
Yes,
but
I did.
It wasn't nothing
Well,
serious.
what was it?
It was nothing. Nothing. It was nothing. I mean, it was something like, you know, as far as like conversation, but nothing ever happened.
So it was an inappropriate conversation.
Yes, it was.
Yes, one that you would not have shared with her voluntarily.
Exactly. Yes.
You
Yeah,
understand?
entertaining
You
other
understand
people.
how that goes, though, right? You start doing that kind of thing, and then let's drive by. Oh yeah, let's stop for a drink. Oh yeah.
Exactly.
Next thing you know.
Yeah.
I know.
Well, this is a before your vows, so I know what the problems are. Why don't you tell me why you would even consider marrying one another? You say she's over the top.
Mm-hmm.
Talk about what happened on vacation.
Well, we was on a vacation, and when you're on a vacation, you mingle with other people and stuff like that. So we were mingling with people, and it was this one girl. She like kept staring at me, giving me a lot of attention. So from there, like I started getting text messages. She started sending me messages.
You was
like, when we leave here, we're done. Just being nasty.
He liked that type of attention.
Well, he likes what kind of attention?
From other females. Like, he's too friendly sometimes.
Uh-huh.
And he was all in her face.
Was that true?
Don't
Were you
lie and say that she
inappropriately
wasn't.
close? Were you, doing a little flirting?
Being-
Did
yes,
you enjoy
yes.
her attention?
We were all mingling. I mean, we were drinking,
Yeah,
having
laughing
a good
and
time.
talking.
Yeah, we
My
on
point is
vacation.
actually, when he drank, he get a little too friendly sometimes.
And
Like,
so,
yes.
were you rude and ludicrous in your text?
No.
Your text
Well, in the
messages.
text, yes. But I'm not going to do it in front of people and all,
Yes, it's stuff that I can't even
yes.
say on here.
Please.
Just
Yes. She was nasty.
just raw
I
and
wasn't that
nasty.
nasty.
Yeah.
No, I was not.
You weren't raw and
But
nasty.
at least I wasn't doing it in front of everybody.
So you were raw and nasty, just not in front of everybody.
Yeah.
I mean, I wasn't, not too much, not too bad.
Well, this is a before your vows, so I know what the problems are. Why don't you tell me why you would even consider marrying one another, other than the fact you have 4 children together, which is a big reason. But Mr. Greathouse, you got 30 seconds to give me your best why I love Ms. Love speech.
Well, I love her because, we started from the beginning together. Like, as far as, like, fresh out of high school, we were high school sweethearts.
Yeah.
She gave me my first child, like, which was amazing. Like, and then after that, we just kept having them.
Yeah.
But I just love the woman that she become. And I love the fact that, she's willing to grow with me. Like, and...
Well done. Nicely done, Mr. Greathouse. Now, Ms. Love, you set a high standard there.
Yeah.
High bar to meet. You got 30 seconds to tell me why Mr. Greathouse is a great house.
Okay. He's a great house because he came a long way from when we were younger. I feel like he's a great man. He takes great care of his responsibilities. He's a great father. And even though I have trust issues sometimes, he treats me great. He do. I just love him for that.
Well, you did okay. I asked you to list 5 things that are wrong with your intended, and one of them was a one-word answer with a whole bunch of exclamation points. And you know which one that was? If you would like your case to be heard on divorce court, call us toll-free at 1-877-311-2222 or log on to our website at divorcecourt.com. Missed a show? Watch full episodes on our streaming platforms, and for exclusive content, go to Apple TV. Now, I was looking at your compatibility test, and the thing that stuck out with me, I asked you to list 5 things that are wrong with your intended, and one of them was a one-word answer with a whole bunch of exclamation points. And you know which one that was?
What?
Facebook.
Yes.
What's happening on social media that causes you so much distress?
It could be just anything. Like, as far as, like, for birthdays or, like, just anything. Not liking a post that she posted. Like,
right.
It can just go there. Like, she'll call me, be like, why you didn't like my post on Facebook?
I be petty sometimes.
Am I really supposed to, like, you know, like, be on, like, first, I'm the first one that's supposed to like it? Or, like, say it's her birthday, I can, like, do something extremely nice for her.
Right.
Like, and she'll be like, oh, why you didn't post on my wall on social media? So she'll just get mad because I don't post.
Do you do that?
I did that when I was younger. As far as like the birthday posts and stuff like that, I don't do that. But
no, she still
no,
does.
because we have this one mutual friend. It's his work buddy, and he be liking her statuses, loving her pictures and everything like that. So then when I post something, you don't love mine or like mine. So yeah, I feel some type of way about that sometimes. I do, because why are you liking her pictures or loving her pictures?
Your Honor, I feel like that's just thinking too hard.
No, it's not. Because if I did the same thing, he'd be pressing me to, calling me, oh, why you liking his picture or loving his picture?
Because, like me personally, I don't go that deep into social media as far as like, okay, what is she like?
Because I don't be doing that. That's why.
I got you. I got something to say about that, but I got one more thing on your compatibility test I want to talk about. You said, I could be upset and drown everyone out, stuck in my own world. Yes. I think I know what that means, but she's nodding in agreement. I'm gonna have you explain to me what that means.
It means he could be going through something and like he'll just shut everybody completely out. I try to talk to him and he don't want to talk to me, or he'll have an attitude, just walk around with an attitude. So I'll be walking around feeling uncomfortable sometimes. And I don't like feeling like that.
Mr. Greathouse, is that true?
Yeah,
yes.
But I feel like we all go through that. Like where, you know, you'll be down sometimes and...
Of course, but
you know,
don't take
we're
it
around
all
each other. We've been together for close to 11 years now.
Right.
So us being, like, you know, we see each other every day. Like, you know, we have 4 kids. So sometimes, like, you know, it's like it get kind of frustrating sometimes. So
what's frustrating? Her? The kids?
No.
The relationship?
No,
the kids too, because he would block the kids out too. I'm yelling at them and everything like that. He be stuck in his own little world.
It's not that. It's just like, you know, where, you know, it gets to be a lot sometimes. As far as like with, you know, the kids running around the house.
How do you think I feel?
Of course. I mean, we all go through it. Like, you know, because she go through the same thing where she'll shut everyone out. Like, and she'll feel like me and the kids are against her, and we're not.
Do you feel that way?
Yes.
Why do you feel like
because
he and the kids are against you?
Okay, because I'm like the mean mommy. That's what the kids be saying sometimes. Because with me, I discipline my kids, and he would go in and be like, "Oh, mommy mean, right?" Yes. Oh, what mommy?
Mr.
Or he'd be like, "What mommy did to you?
I do.
What mommy did?" And I don't like that. I'm like, really? You supposed to back me up.
You can't do that.
Exactly. And he do that a lot.
And it's not just to her. You're doing it to your kids. She's disciplining the kids, not because it's fun, but because they need that to grow up and to be rational, responsible adults. And when you come behind her and tell her the problem is mom's being mean as opposed to you did the wrong thing, you're inviting them not to understand what's going on. You're inviting them to mess up.
Right.
You're inviting them not to respect her. Right. You can't do that, and they're going to get bigger than her one day. The most important thing my husband ever did for me, because we had nothing but boys, was he drilled on them about the respect thing. So when they got all that testosterone, got crazy, and got big, they 5'10", 100, but they do everything I say the moment I say it, because my husband was like on it. You know what I mean? He had to do that for me. On it. You obey your mother. I don't care what she said. One time, it's my favorite story, then I'm gonna stop. One time, I wanted my 11-year-old to go somewhere with me. And he kept asking, well, where are you going? Where are you going? And my husband just walked through the room and said, I don't care if your mother's going to hell, you're going with her. That's the kind of attitude you need to have about this sucker. You with me on that one?
I always, have the kids show her respect, though. I do. It's just sometimes she could be a little over the top.
Then you talk to her about that in a room, away from
not around the kids.
It doesn't work.
Yes, it do.
Why doesn't that work?
Because, it'll be more than what it has to be. As far as, sometimes, we can have, conversations, but when it's, about, something with her, she will go to the extent of saying that, I'm bashing her or I'm trying to, down her, but I'm not.
Can you not take criticism?
She can't.
I can. Some depends.
Literally.
I'm gonna say this, and then I'm gonna finish up. I might be reaching for it here, but I think I see over there a person who really doesn't understand her own value. If it's hard for you to take criticism and you feel the need to have $700 shoes and a whole bunch of weave in your hair and then you don't like how he talks to other people, I don't think you feel secure.
I do.
No. I want you to think about it. I want you to think about it for a moment. Does what you do say to the world, I'm a secure person? If you were secure, you wouldn't care about the posts and the like. He liked hers, but he didn't like mine. All of those things, though they're disparate, though they're all over the world, they speak of insecurity.
Right.
And I want you to think about, you have value. You're a beautiful woman,
Thank you.
got a good dude, you got 4 kids,
Right.
you've been together for a long time. You have to understand and respect you for who you are and what you are. And you know what I'm saying?
Yes. And I just want to say one thing too.
Sure.
I don't just go I do spend my money, but I don't just splurge on everything. It was a gift to myself because I do a lot. I really do. I have 4 kids and everything like that. I take very good care of my kids. So.
Oh, I'm not saying you're a bad mother at all. I'm not saying you're a bad mother at all.
So I just got a gift, and I don't always just spend my money on weave either.
She's an excellent mother.
Yeah, and I never said she wasn't a good mother. I said I'm worried about her sense of security.
Right, I know.
You know, one thing would make her feel really secure? If you went on and married her. Take this marriage license.
Right.
This matter is adjourned.
I'm here because my girlfriend Sarah has an uncontrollable urge to stare at black men.
I want to get my boyfriend David and his jealousy under control.
One big issue I want to see resolved is her lying.
Yes, I have problems with white lies.
Sarah, I want you to stop lying and to work problems out with me instead of blowing up.
When we were broken up, I had a friends with benefit, and he was a black guy, and he didn't like that. And because of that, he's jealous of black men.
If our issues are unresolved, then we'll go our separate ways.
I want the judge to tell David he needs to trust me.
Divorce court is now in session. The Honorable Judge Lynn Toler presiding.
Good day, ladies and gentlemen. I'm here today with David Mirando and Sarah Norcross. The two of you have been together for 5 years. You have one child together. And Mr. Mirando, you've had a few children from previous relationships.
Yeah.
Mr. Mirando, I'm going to start with you. Why don't you tell me a little bit about your relationship and why you're here today?
My girlfriend Sarah has this irresistible urge to stare at black men, and it makes me
An
angry.
irresistible urge to stare at black men.
Yes, she does. For example, there was this time we went to the mall, and I turned to the bathroom, go to the bathroom, I come
Right.
back, and she's glancing at this black guy. She was just staring at him. Just not like your normal stare, she was just flirting with eyes. And that kind of bothered me, and I confronted her, and she got really, really upset, and we didn't talk for a couple of days.
Ms. Norcross, you like black men?
I mean, they're attractive.
Yes, they are. Do you stare at them while you're with your man?
Yeah, she
I
does.
wouldn't consider it staring. I mean, if I see their swag or I look at him up and down, but he doesn't like that at all.
Would you like it if there was some women walking by and he's staring at them and looking them up and down? Would that bother
encourage
you?
him. I tell him, I'm like, dang.
I don't feel
encourage
comfortable
him.
doing
I
it.
tell him, like, dang, babe, look at her butt. It's big. And he's like, yeah, you're right.
But I don't
when I do
try to
it,
do
it's a problem.
Does she do that?
She does do that, but I feel out of respect from her, I don't do it in front of her.
Do your little side glance?
I
You
do
don't-
my
you're-
side
you're
glance
not
once in a while.
obvious
I
with
mean,
it.
one man
Do you
does it.
understand it hurts his feelings, though? I mean, why do it if it bothers him? It's such a small thing to give up.
They're everywhere, Your Honor. I mean, I can't.
But the way I see it, Your Honor, if she's looking at those attractive men, she doesn't look at me like that. You know, she doesn't stare me up and down when I dress for her, you know. Sometimes I like to dress
do.
up. and she
I
just-
tell him, I'm like, oh, you look nice today.
Once in a blue moon.
You know, you can't control what piques your interest, but you can control how you respond to that interest. Do you know what I mean? You know,
Exactly.
you can decide that you're not going to leer at them in front of your dude.
And I do. So we avoid going places. Like, we don't go to the mall anymore because
It's that deep. You can't go to the
yeah,
mall.
She's
jealousy. Yeah.
I get jealous, of course, if she stares at another guy like that. Just, you know,
But I'm
black
not
man.
staring at them because I want to be with them. I'm staring at them because, yeah, maybe they are cute, but I'm with him. I'm not with anybody else.
Tell me about what happened at the movie theater.
So it was date night for us. We usually try to have date nights. It was her turn to pick a movie.
Right.
And we went to the movie. She decided to watch Black Panther. And I was fine with it. I was fine with it.
And she like to lost her mind, didn't she?
Yeah. 10 minutes into the movie, she was just staring at the
just
movie, like at least
like
blink
you weren't
once.
there at all.
Yep.
It's a good movie.
Oh yeah.
You've seen it, right?
Yeah, it's a
Okay.
good movie.
Okay.
Okay.
So we went to the house, got to the house, and just started arguing about it. You know, I
And
didn't
what
feel
did you say
comfortable.
to her?
Well, I
Because
confronted her. I'm like,
you know she's not going off with anybody on the movie screen,
It's
right?
a movie.
She's
Your
not.
Honor.
You know that.
It's a movie.
she's not, but I wish she looked at me the same way she stared at those guys. You know.
Did you hear what he just said?
Yeah, I heard him.
Do you make him feel wanted and desirable?
I feel like I do, but
Apparently, it doesn't count what you feel.
apparently,
When he has a need or a feeling, you got to fulfill that one. Doesn't care how you feel about it. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's just like, you know, I'm not going to get him a glass of water because I'm not thirsty.
Right.
If he's thirsty, I got to get him a glass of water. He's
Right.
thirsty. You need to give him some water.
I'm super thirsty.
You know what I'm saying?
okay.
He needs to feel like you want him,
Yep.
and he doesn't.
He should. I mean, I don't.
Now, you don't say he should. Know that he doesn't and fix that part. Whatever you're doing, it's not working, and you need to do something else.
Well, I won't know that unless he tells me.
We just told you.
Well, now I do.
told you. He
we
told
had to come
you.
here to figure it out.
Yeah. Well, now I've told you that you're going to accept that.
Yes.
Embrace it.
Okay.
Then go home and embrace him. Why don't you tell me what you think the major problem is in your relationship?
It's definitely jealousy.
Is it
I
the
think
black men thing, or is there something
I mean,
specific?
I can look at a white man and he's just like, okay, whatever.
But you don't look at.
But
women.
when it comes to black people, he's just like, oh, is that what you want? Is that what you're interested in? Like, no, I'm obviously with you. I've been with you for 5 years. Like, we're trying to get married. Can we get this on the road?
Right. Get the ring already.
Thank you.
Mr. Mirando, do you think that some of that might be cured with a ring?
It might, yes, it's a possibility. But it's
Are
not
you
just
slow?
jealousy, though.
Are you slow with the jewelry?
No, I'm slow with the money for the jewelry.
Oh, okay. You know, it doesn't have to be expensive.
Oh,
Thank
yes,
you.
it does.
Thank you. No, it doesn't.
It doesn't have to be quite
No, it
expensive.
does
It has to
not.
be something nice. It can't just be something I
Why?
buy at the pawn
It could
shop.
be something from the pawn shop.
Why?
Because you love going
I
there.
feel like she's a beautiful woman, and I admire her beauty and her loving for me. So I
But
want
see,
to
the
get her
ring is
something
for
big.
her.
Yes, of course.
And she'd rather have the ring than promises of a better ring
The last
later.
promise ring that I got her, she gave it back to me
Oh.
Did you do that?
And why did I do that?
because we had a fallout. We broke up, so she gave it back to me.
He broke his promise, so why would I wear the ring still?
What was his promise?
That he will protect me and he'll always be there for me and he'll be the man I always wanted.
How did he
I
break
need.
that promise?
He was still talking to his ex.
Were you still hanging out with the ex?
We were talking, but she wants me to completely just not text her about the kids or anything else.
The text is like, you can text all day. A conversation, get it over with, bam.
But
So you're mad about the quantity of texting he does with other women?
Well, he doesn't text me like he would text her.
Well, you live together, though.
Right, but he's
So he
always
can
at
just
work.
talk to you because you're right there.
And he could just call her and talk to her.
Well, I need to talk to you about that a little bit because that's wrong. You also have trust issues with her other than just the black guy thing. And I want to find out where it comes from. Does it come from something she's done, from her past, or something that she's currently doing?
I found a note on the table that says, I'm going to be out for the weekend. I'm going on a spa day by myself. I did some investigation.
Oh, good Lord.
And I found out she was in Vegas with her best friend.
You didn't do no investigation. Somebody told you.
My understanding, Mr. Mirando, is that you believe she's always telling you half-truths, that she's not really being honest. Why don't you explain why you feel that way?
I feel she has a lying problem to me. There was this point where it was Easter weekend, and I come home from work. I find a note on the table, dining table. It says, I'm going to be out for the weekend. I'm going on a spa day by myself. And that, to me, got me thinking. I'm like, wait a minute, why would you go by yourself on a spa date? Anyways, I did some investigation, and I found out she was in Vegas with her best friend.
You didn't do no investigation. Somebody told you.
Did you tell him you're going on a spa day by yourself?
Sure
and
did.
Go on a girls' trip?
Mm-hmm. I sure did.
Why didn't you tell him the truth about what you were doing?
Because you can't really talk to him. I mean, he would have been like, no, you're not going anywhere. He would have took my car keys, he would have took my stuff, and he would be like, you're not leaving this house.
If she told you she wanted to go to Vegas with her friends, would you have objected?
No. I would even give her money to go.
Oh, good Lord.
Has he ever objected to something like that in the past? Tell me a story about how he's behaved when you've told him something you were going to do he didn't like.
Like, when I try to go out with my friends for the night, he doesn't let me. Like I said, he'll take my car keys, and then I'll be like, well, that's fine, because I'm going to get picked up anyways. And then he'll be like standing at the door like, you're not going anywhere.
Did you stand in the doorway, take car keys, and block her from leaving?
Yeah, I did block her from leaving a couple of times because I wanted to spend time with her. I didn't know what else to do.
Yeah, you know that's not the way to go.
Yeah, I know.
Sure is.
That's not the way to go at all. That's the first creep and crawl into a very ugly situation.
If they want to go, they're going to go.
Yeah. Has she done anything to make you not trust her? Other than, I understand that lie, because she says you won't let her go anywhere. I kind of believe her, because you copped to it.
Besides,
besides the lying, is there anything she said or done, or her history, that makes you not trust her?
No, she hasn't done anything like.
She hasn't done anything at all?
No, I mean, besides her going out every weekend, nothing else. No.
So you don't think she's messing around with any guys or anything like that, black, white, or otherwise?
No. She always told me, I'm with you and only you. And I believe
Oh,
her.
no, he thinks I'm messing around with black guys.
Why do you think he thinks you're messing around with
Because
black
he
guys?
accuses me of it.
What does he say?
He's like, oh, is that what you want to be with? He's like, or if I go out with my friend, he's like, oh, did any black guys try to hit on you? What about Mexican? What about Asian? You didn't ask me that. What if a white guy tried to hit on me? You didn't care about the white guy.
She's dated a black man all her life, and I'm the first actual.
First non-black guy that she's dated?
Yes.
Yeah. But I mean,
you've only dated black guys in the past?
it's what I was attracted to and who was attracted to me.
Right, right.
So then I met him at a party and he was drunk, but we kind of clicked.
He was drunk.
Yeah, we clicked, and then we started talking more and more. We ended up getting together. We had a son very quickly, and we've been working on it since.
Would you still be working on it with him if you had not had that son so quickly?
No, probably not.
That's very honest. That's very honest.
And it's just, we've had a lot of problems in the beginning. And so I probably would have just walked away.
Walked it away, but now you had
Yeah.
a reason to try to make it work.
Exactly. I mean, granted, I moved to Washington State with him.
Right.
I left my family, everything in
Everything.
California, and I went with him to make this work.
Okay. I want to talk about break boyfriends and money.
We had a break last year, and not even a month later, she was already sleeping with somebody else. It was a black guy.
I was sleeping with another guy. He breaks into my house. The guy's there. He's chasing him around the house.
You were jealous and upset.
He was psychotic.
What would you do if your partner had a roaming eye? Tell us what you think at facebook.com/Divorce Court. Divorce Court will be right back. Mr. Miranda, you say Ms. Norcross is bad with money.
Oh, yes.
Explain that to me.
Well, first of all, it's kind of hard to get her to work.
It's hard to get her to work.
Yeah, I mean, I'm the breadwinner at the house, and I pay all the bills, and she still wants to do extra things besides, the bills getting paid. She wants to go out to eat, and I tell her I don't have it, and she gets upset. And I was like, well, if you want to help out, then we should have extra money so we can go out and have fun.
Are you a little light on the work side of things, Ms. Norcross?
Well, in November, I went to school, and
Right.
we talked about it. We agreed. He said he'll take care of bills, he'll do this, he'll do that while I go to school.
Uh-huh.
Okay, and then after...
Did you graduate?
Yes.
Okay.
And I got my license.
Yeah.
And I'm working on starting my business.
Nail license, right?
Yes.
Uh-huh.
But, like I said, I went to a new state. So I am working on building a clientele, but it's kind of slow right now.
Right.
I can't
She got a grind on. Is she trying? She may not be
I don't
making
feel like
anything.
she's fully trying her 100%. Maybe she's giving 40% of it, but not 100.
What do you think she's not doing?
She's not doing nails.
Okay,
I
but
come home
need
and she's
somebody to
To do
their
nails on. Do you understand? You got to
And
build
I
a business.
offered to help her flyers and
And I
promoting
gave him my
her.
business cards to give out, still in his car.
I just feel like she should try a little harder.
I've asked him to advertise on his social media. He doesn't. I send him things like, can you post this? He doesn't. I mean,
Well, other than sending him stuff to do, what do you do?
well, I'm doing the same thing. I'm advertising on Facebook, on Instagram. I'm trying to run specials. I'm trying, 50% off. Just come on.
Right, right. Do you see that she's doing all that? I mean, businesses are hard to
I know
start.
they are. They're really hard to start, but
And all my money
sure
that
there's
I
more
do
she
get
can do.
is going into the business.
The business.
Right. Like I'm booth renting. I have to provide my own product. I have to, everything is
Right.
on
I
me.
told her right now
right.
she can work at home because she does have a little shop at home that she can
I
work at.
still need people to come to our house.
But I told her she can go to farmers markets, flea markets and stuff, just hand out cards or even
It's not
walking down
that
the block.
easy. It's not. It's not that easy.
I know it's not, but it's not easy for me to be paying everything else.
Right.
She's not helping out. It's hard on me.
What are we talking about with the break
So
boyfriend?
we had a break last year, and not even a month later, she was already sleeping with somebody else. And it was a black guy. And I was like, there goes
no
the
wonder
proof.
you got issues. Did that happen?
This was just like last year.
Well, that explains it.
No, I mean, I'm just saying, there was no other reason for him to feel the way he did the previous 3.5, 4 years.
Yes,
And
I
then-
understand. I understand what
Yeah,
you're saying.
and then we did. We broke up. We were broken up for about 10 months. And
We were
yeah,
broken up 'cause I was working
I was
24
sleeping
hours.
with another guy. And then mind you, I took him off the lease already. I was taking care of the rent. I was taking care of our son. I was doing everything. And he breaks into my house. The guy's there. He's chasing him around the house.
It was a hot mess. Can you agree
Oh.
with that? It
Yes,
was a hot
It was
mess.
a hot mess. Yes, it was.
It was a hot mess.
No. And then he calls his friends over. And then his friend's
Friend.
like, no, you don't want to go up there. He's up there, blah, blah, blah. I'm just like, why are you even here? What are you even doing here?
Honestly, I was there because she was sick that day.
You were jealous and upset.
Yes, I was.
Yes, you were jealous and upset.
He was psychotic, is what he was.
I was upset.
Yeah, jealous. Okay, I think I
kicked
see
our
what we
front-
have here. Would you stay with your partner just for the sake of the child? Share your opinion on Twitter and Instagram at Divorce Court. Divorce Court will be right back. Do you really want to get married?
Yes, I do. I feel like I gave her my everything.
Do you really want to get married?
I do.
You know, that nonsense about I want to get her a nice enough ring is just that, nonsense. She'd take a cigar band if you gave it to her. She would take no ring and go to the courthouse and get married. That's what I did. That's a stall tactic on your part, and you have to see it as a stall tactic. And then you have to wonder why you're stalling. Are you insecure? Do you not trust her? Are you not ready to get married? You're not ready to get committed? You got to figure out which one of those things it is and let her know. And then figure out whichever one it is, if it's always going to be that way. Do you understand what I'm saying? Because that's just a stall tactic. You know, you don't really care about that. You just don't want to do it.
I do.
No, you don't. Don't believe the lies you tell other people. You can tell me and her that all you want to, but don't tell it to yourself. If you wanted to marry her and she was willing to go down to the courthouse without a nice enough ring, you'd marry her. But you don't want to, and you need to figure out why. You hear what I'm saying?
I hear you.
You're going to fool around and lose her, and I think you love her.
I do love her.
Lock it down. Lock it down. Now, listen. You can't help what you're attracted to, but you can help what you do in response to it. You don't have to stare, leer, look, or otherwise give black men a second glance. Don't do it. That's where he's weak. That's where he's insecure. You wouldn't want a certain type of woman that was very unlike you to be the kind of woman that jerks his head around all the time and be in the process of seeing what he desires, and that desire is not you all day long. Maybe that's part of the reason why he can't give you that last step. You have to see what you're doing that might be inviting or precluding him from doing that one thing that you want, which is to get that ring. You've got to see what you're doing. You understand what I'm saying? I told him what he needs to know, told you what you need to know. I think you both need to get it together and go on and get married. Nobody going nowhere.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? Keep your eyes where they're supposed to be. Keep your eyes on the prize, not on the brothers. This matter is adjourned.
Are you ready to keep your eyes where they belong?
Yes, I am.
When are we going to take a walk down to the courthouse?
Well, we'll go next week.
So if Judge Lynn follows up with you guys in a week or two.
We get married. Yep.
I'm here today with Giovanni Mendez and Brianna Graham. The two of you have been together for 2 years. You do not, however, want to be together anymore. Mr. Mendez, I'm going to start with you. Why don't you tell me a little bit about your relationship and why we're in divorce court today?
Your Honor, we are here today because my girl Brianna think I'm way too overly sexually with her, and she be thinking I'm just driving every woman in Los Angeles. Like, that's just not the case. She be thinking I'll just be out here, you know, wild and doing my thing just because I'm very sexual with her.
Okay. Now, Ms. Graham, do you believe he's cheating on you?
I say it's a possibility. He thinks he has a high sex drive, but I think there's having a sex drive and then there's being a horn dog. And they're two different things. Like, realistically,
Well, what makes him a horn dog?
Well, okay. He's genuinely always in the mood.
Okay.
I don't know anyone who's in the mood that often.
Oh, you don't watch Divorce Court. You should watch the show. I've seen some things.
Well, I don't want to live with it in my household, okay?
Well, when you say that that his sex drive is beyond normal, how often does he want to have sex every day, give or take?
I'd say about 7 to 10 times a day.
7 to 10 times a day.
Do you think that's normal?
It just be because I'd be too attracted to her. It's just like, come on, look at her. I just be sometimes in the mood every time I look at her. It's just hard to keep my hands to myself.
And you're young, you're 22.
I'm 22, I'm Latin, you know, I'm pumping it, I'm in my prime, I'm good. Like, I thought she would find it a little, more nicer than that, but apparently not.
No. You know that I was in the kitchen the other day just trying to make him dinner, trying to be a good girlfriend, and I'm bending over trying to get some cheese, and I just feel this behind me over and over. Like, I can't get anything done if you're going to constantly initiate sex all throughout the house. What am I supposed to do?
I would say initiate.
Mr. Mendez, you didn't give her any kind of warning or kind of like a warm-up or something?
I was just laying down. I got up. She was in the kitchen. She was getting something from the fridge, and she was bending over. So it was like, when I peeked at the kitchen, all I saw was her right there. So I was like, it just, it was like, let me just go behind her real quick in a very playful manner, though. You see, it was like...
Well, it didn't feel playful at all. So I don't know what playful is to you, but...
Well, now, Mr. Mendez, do you think she's less than... 7 to 10 times a day, that's a lot. Is she exaggerating, or is this pretty much what it is?
I wouldn't say she's exaggerating to the point. It just be like, during the day, there's a lot of times that it kind of just comes up, or I just feel like, it just certain things
no pun
that...
intended, I'm guessing.
Certain things...
Do you work?
No, yes, I work. Constantly. That's one of the issues. She don't work.
She doesn't work?
She does not work. No, she's at home most of the time.
At your home?
At my home, yeah, our home.
Our home.
Our home.
Yeah. So what you doing at his house not working?
Like I said, I am cooking, I'm cleaning, I am walking the dogs, I'm doing my job. Thank you very much. Thank you.
Don't applaud that.
What do you mean?
Don't applaud that. This is how it starts. One day you're gonna come in here, 32 years old, 3 kids in, and he won't marry you. And you're gonna say, why? And then he's gonna say, why would I? He's got you installed in his life. You've got too much to lose because you've given up achieving and pursuing to clean and care. Never do wife duties at girlfriend prices. Ever. That's just me to you.
Good advice.
Do you think he is leering at or pursuing other women, or do you really feel that you're the sole object of his desire?
I don't know what he's doing when I'm not around him. So I could feel one way, but he could be doing something totally different.
But now, do you have any real reason to believe that he's doing anything inappropriate? Because so far, horn dog, I'll give you. But I don't see any evidence of a cheat. Do you believe that he's doing inappropriate things with other women?
I do, because how do you have that much drive and you're not around me all the time? It's constant. His sex drive is constant. So it's not just around me. There are other women all around, at his job, everywhere. So you're not just...
But you have no information. You have no texts, no posts, no phone calls, no drive-bys, nothing like that.
You see, and what she don't understand is when I'm at work, most of the time, I'm keeping my energy composure and all calm. And then when I go home, that's when I leave it out. That's when I'm like, I see her, I save it for her.
You need some self-control,
But he can't control himself with you. That's all I got right now. I don't have anything to tag him with. And I want it because that's my job.
But can I at least show you so you know what I mean about the sex? Because I have a video of him
let's see that.
Being in public and being gross.
My lady. Damn.
Oh my God. Honestly? Oh my God.
Do you see what I'm talking about? I don't think that's happening with just me. Do you see what I'm saying?
You saw me open the door for her. Did you see you tapped on for her? You called me
It's
my
your
lady.
job.
You know, being
It's what
nice,
you're
being
supposed to
respectful.
do.
Mr. Mendez, you're in good shape with me. Don't worry about it.
Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate it. She had my account linked to hers, and I had her account linked to my IG. But recently, she got on my phone and took her account off.
Why?
Because what does he need my account for?
You're slow. See, whoa. Hey, I'm just. The thing B also is that she has the passwords to my social media account. And
As I should.
what she don't understand is she be getting upset when I change my password. But the only reason I be changing my password is because when she gets in it, she changes my password constantly. And I don't remember what password
Do you change
it is.
his passwords?
I changed his passwords if he changed it before. We knew what it was. He changed it. So when I went in his phone, I changed it so I would know it.
Well, how did you get in the phone to change it if you didn't know it?
His social media password. I have his I have the thumbprint in his phone. So I can get in his phone at any time. But his social media, he'll change. Now, why are you logging in and out of social media if you're not hiding it?
Do you follow him on his social media?
Yeah.
No, you see, she has she had my account linked to hers, and I had her account linked to my IG. But recently, she got on my phone and took her account off.
Why?
Because what does he need my account for?
You're slow. See, whoa. Hey, I'm just saying.
Ooh, Miss Graham.
Yes.
What you doing over there?
I'm not doing anything.
Did I mention she also has my location on?
Wait, she's got a tracker on your phone?
For the friend, on the iPhone, there's a friends thing that you can track your friends if they give you permission.
Really?
Yes,
Yeah.
and it's not very effective. Let me tell you that. But she don't believe that because when I'll be driving and I'll be at a stop and it shows that I'm at a certain location. For instance, there was a time where I was driving by the bakery, I believe, and I caught a red light. I was cool for a while, and then I left. She later on messaged me, she's like, "What the hell are you doing at the bakery? What you doing?"
Well,
I'm
okay.
like, "What are you talking about?"
No. You see, the way you paint the picture is so wrong. First of all, he said he was going to a basketball game with his friends. Now, if you're going to a basketball game, why are you at a bakery that's nowhere near the basketball game? And I can see that on your GPS, so I FaceTime him, and he doesn't answer. Then he takes some time and texts me that it was wrong. I was like, I'm looking at the GPS, and he said, oh, well, no, I'm not there. So my eyes are apparently just deceiving me now, so.
So what do you think occurred when you were at the bakery
Slash
without
basketball game.
authorization?
Without authorization. I was just driving around.
I'm just saying.
Look, I don't think it's that bad to pass by a bakery, get a quick snack, and go. I don't think it's such a big thing to
Also, now you're
mention
getting
a
a
full
snack.
thing. Like, I've been at the bakery when I just want to pick something up.
So he can't. Let's say he going somewhere, driving down the road. He said, there's a Subway. Let me go over there and have one. If you find out he's at Subway, are you gonna have a problem with it?
No, I don't. I'm not gonna have a problem with that. I just think you should let me know where you're going.
So having my tracker ain't enough. She wants me to physically tell her where I'm going.
You should be alarmed.
No, you should. No, you should.
I'm just glad people are here.
Early warning signal.
Nope.
I'm just saying. That's a whole lot of accountability that you're looking for.
I mean, in this day and age, I feel like it's necessary. People are out here just doing whatever. I want to be secure with what I have. I don't want people in my relationship
Let me say this to you. Is she got a real business?
Oh, no, I don't see the money anywhere.
My money is my money, period.
Ooh, you
so,
see? You see how it just... That's not even it.
You'll never be secure in what you have if your sole security is dependent upon somebody else. He may be the man of your dreams. He may be Mr. forever. He may be the guy you can make it with for 40 years, but he could also get hit by a bus tomorrow. I hate it when women come in here and have their game plan attached just to a dude. You should have a game plan of your own that includes this dude.
I do.
But it's not about this dude.
Yeah.
No. Well, what's your game plan?
I have a business. I just don't work for someone else. So I'm not gonna
So you're making money?
Yes.
A real business?
Yes.
You're not just goofing around?
No.
Is she got a real business?
I don't know. I don't see the money anywhere.
You don't know what business you talking about?
I just charge my bills.
Because my money is my money, period.
Ooh, you
so,
see? You see how it just... That's not even it. Did I mention earlier in the relationship, she had admitted to going on these dating apps to see what's out there for a cool second.
Did you do that?
I did, but it was because he had his own little dating app time. So I thought, hey, why don't I
you
join
on a
the
dating
game?
app, Mr. Mendez?
Beforehand, yeah. That's how I told her I was on a dating app before we officially started dating. I told her that once we
Wrong.
It might have stayed on my phone a little bit longer, but besides that, it got
You know, it's really weird. Women are like, I like you. It's January 1. So January 2, I can't have any signs that you had a previous life. Anybody that used to be attached, oh my God, things kind of have to happen. Relationships evolve over time.
Right.
People drift off. It's not like, January 2, midnight.
Oh, no.
Everything goes away.
Like I said, I want security, and I understand where you're coming from, but I feel like if I'm not secure with this person, if this person isn't showing me that they're here for me and just for me, then maybe I need to start seeing who else wants to be here just for me.
I don't know what else a man could do. He's working. You're living off of his money. You keeping all your money to yourself. You've got all of his passcodes. You track him on the Facebook. What does he have to do? Jump out of an airplane with a chute that says, "I really do love you"?
And I believe that all comes from her ex. He done some stuff. I believe she thought to her, that broke her trust.
That was uncool.
That was uncool, and I understand that. That's to his point. But the issue is she brings him up constantly,
Do you bring him up a lot?
I let him know beforehand that I had trust issues and what I'd been through. So, yeah, I bring him up when I feel that he is showing the same exact behavior that I've seen in the past.
A wise woman speaks not of the last guy to the new guy.
The thing is, look, I stand very tall in my truth, okay? You cannot make me feel like I am crazy for doing the things that I'm doing. I might be crazy, but not for that. I'm sorry. It just is what it is. I need to know that you're for me. It's too many diseases out here. It's too many things going on. And I need to know that I'm gonna be healthy, we're gonna be healthy, and we're gonna be in this together. Period.
Mr. Mendez, you brought her here because you said you want $700 for the iPhone back because you're leaving it, but you ain't going nowhere, right?
So what happened with the phone was she had a phone previously. I accidentally went to go out to the car to go get her purse, and I didn't know her purse was open. Her phone was just there. So when I pulled it, her phone fell, broke, it stopped working. She got upset because she's usually on her phone constantly doing stuff. So I felt bad. I was like, you know what? I'll purchase her a new phone. I got her a new phone, cool. I didn't have an issue with it, but then she started being stuck on the phone too much, and then she decided that it would be okay if I started paying her bill since I got the new phone for her. And I just feel like I got the phone already.
I feel like that was we both agreed on that one, but whatever.
Both agreed on it, but if she's gonna be tracking me and using the phone for all this nonsense, I feel like she should be paying for it if she wanna be tracking me like that.
First of all,
I First of all, I'm not awarding anybody any money because I know ain't nobody leaving nobody here. You living at his house and you just think she is the best thing since sliced bread. So I know that you two are going to leave here together. I also think that, number one, you're an attractive couple.
Thank you.
Number two, you're good people.
Thank
Number three, if you were my daughter, I'd pop you in the head for living in a house with a dude not married. That's just me. That's just between you and me.
Right.
If you were my son, I'd pop you in the head because she's got you on a short leash.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
I get that. You see,
Get a little distance there, brother. You know what I mean? No. There's a way to be happy in love.
Oh, I know.
It's got nothing to do with GPS tracking or knowing where a dude is. Happy in love is I ain't heard from my husband in 3 days and it don't bother me.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? That's
Something
happy
could be
in
wrong,
love.
though.
Huh?
I'm just saying. 3 days? 3 whole days.
A chick is busy. I have things to do.
Hey, I guess.
To be secure is to not know where they are and not know what they're doing and really believe that he's not doing anything to hurt me. And he believes the same thing. And if you get that kind of love, then that's the kind of love that will secure you. You can only secure love from the inside out, not from the outside in. There's absolutely no way to do that. I think you're charming.
Thank you.
And I want you to be careful. Be loving.
Always.
Continue to use birth control. And there will be no recovery in this matter. It is so ordered.
You heard Judge Lynn. Give him a little space, though.
The leash only goes as far as the trust goes. That's
But
just
do you
how
think
I
that's your own insecurities there?
It could be some of my insecurities. I'm working on that.
I mean, 7 to 10 times a day, my
It
friend.
might be a little too much, man, but I can't help it sometimes.
All right, you guys are great. Good luck to you two.
All right,
Thank you so
man.
much.
Judge, today's case, it goes down in the DM.
Today, I have a couple that's getting taken down by the big, bad relationship beast, social media.
Court is now in session. The Honorable Judge Lynn Toler presiding.
Good day, ladies and gentlemen. I'm here today with Clifford Scott and Asia McFarthing. The two of you have been together for 3 years, but do not wish to be together anymore. Ms. McFarthing, I'm going to start with you. Why don't you tell me a little bit about your relationship and why you're here in divorce court today?
Your Honor, social media has ruined our relationship. He is constantly entertaining other women, and that's something I deal with simply because we both do our businesses over social media. So, for instance, the biggest issue I've had with him so far is that he decided to go to Houston for a music video shoot, telling me that he's staying with a rapper that we both know.
Now, what does he do in the music video business? Are you a rapper or are you a...
Actually, I'm a filmmaker.
Filmmaker, okay.
I create music videos, weddings, commercials, promo videos.
Gotcha.
Anything film. So actually, I have a video that I want you to see so I can kind of explain to you.
And you're a salesman, too. That's all right. Let her finish her story, and then we'll get to you, and we'll see the video. Oh, well, we'll get to the video now. Look at that. So is that you?
Yes.
Yeah, this is her. This video I did of her, as you can see, like I have to direct them, tell them what to do, and I have to get emotion out of them. So sometimes I gotta charm and smile in their face and flirt a little bit,
But that's her, though, right?
Yeah, that's her.
It's hard to make that look bad, though.
No, thank
She's
you.
a good-looking woman.
Thank you.
Mrs. McFarthing. So why do you say that the social media, that's how he does his business? Why is it a problem?
Well, now he has dated other models in the past. And this particular story, like I said, he went to Houston and he decided to go and stay with an ex-girlfriend who does modeling as well. I had no idea he was staying with his ex-girlfriend. Now, all of this was constructed over social media, behind my back, and, you know, in an industry like this, you have to trust each other.
Right.
So with that being said, I found out because I asked him to send me a picture of where he was at. I haven't heard from him. And the blanket that was in the picture was the exact same blanket that his ex uses.
How did you know what kind of blanket his ex uses?
I mean...
I can't even tell that's a blanket. Is it a red blanket?
No, it's that gray one right there. That has the same little horizontal lines and everything. Like, I had to zoom in, but I just know. But
how did you know it was an ex-girlfriend's blanket, though?
Well, once he told me he was in Houston, and the fact that he wasn't picking up the phone and everything, I put two and two together, and I went on her page. And I scrolled in her pictures and saw the blanket.
First of all,
I see. Mr. Scott, what do you have to say?
Let me tell you what happened. Let me tell my side of the story. So, I'm a filmmaker, of course.
Right.
I wanted to go to Houston to try to find some more opportunities, to try to shoot some videos.
So you can do Airbnb?
Ms. McFarland?
Let me finish talking. I wanted to go to Houston to shoot some videos, right? So I didn't tell her who I was, well, I told her who I was staying with, but I lied to her, okay? I told her I was staying with the artist I was shooting, but I ended up staying with my ex-girlfriend. I stayed with her because it was free. You know, I didn't have to pay for Airbnb.
Of course it's gonna be free. With her, you can get an Airbnb.
Now, did you think that was a wise move?
I know it wasn't a wise move, but at this time, I was going through stuff mentally. I just wanted to get away.
You were going through things mentally. What kind of things were you going through mentally?
At this time, I was living at my mom's house. She was in my ear, Asia was in my ear.
Let me tell you a different story.
What were they saying while they were in your ear?
Just, you need to do more, get up, do this, do that. Just yelling for no reason. So I'm like, you know what? I'm out, bro. I'm going to Houston.
But why can't you, read a book? Read a book, go do some exercise. That can help you ease your mind.
I wanted to shoot videos. That's what I love to do.
But let me ask you this. If your lady's telling you one thing and your wife and your mother's telling you the same thing, might it be, the two women in my life who love me and know me the most both think I ought to do A? Would you consider that A might be something you ought to do?
Yes, but I didn't have the intentions to go down there with any foul play. I know I stayed with my ex, but I wanted to shoot videos, and it was the cheapest option.
Did you hear what I said?
I heard you.
What did I say?
Did her or my mom, did they get to me? Did anything they say matter to me?
That's not what I said.
That's his problem right there.
That's why they keep talking to you, because you don't understand what's being said. You're not paying attention.
He feels he can do things his way. For instance, I'm a fun girl. I'm spontaneous. Took them out, I took him out and some of his friends out to an amusement park. And he decided to say, hey, I gotta go help my friend and his grandma move. Of course, I'm sensitive when it comes to grandmas. Of course, go help your grandma move. Well, once again, not picking up the phone, don't know where he's at. Later, months later, he tells me, well, he doesn't tell me, some girl through Instagram decides to message me saying, hey, I think you should see this. Sends me a video of her on him at some party.
First of all, it wasn't a party, it was a kickback. Those are different. And,
that's a very important distinction.
What had happened was, I just wanted to get out the house, hang with my friends a little bit.
But we just got out of the house and hung out with your friends.
Okay, but I wanted to...
So what was happening at the kickback? I want to hear about that.
So at the kickback, I'm just sitting there chilling with my friends. Next thing you know, some girl just comes, start dancing on my lap, and then her friend gonna have the nerve to pull her phone out and start recording it. So at that point...
He sure didn't stop her.
You can't even... You're about to break out in a smile right now. You were wrong.
At this point... once the girl started recording me, I left. I got up and left.
He didn't leave until that song was over, I'll tell you that much.
I left, though.
Yeah.
But the reason I didn't tell her where I was going is because I wouldn't have been able to go. She wouldn't have let me go.
Do you think she's controlling? Does she try to keep you on a short leash?
Well, when we argue, the first thing he likes to do is block me. Okay, he's extremely petty. So he likes to block me to where I can't see anything. Then he purposely decides to go. It's always the most hoochie people.
When you argue, do you block her and then like all the hoochie mamas?
There was a time we had got into an argument because I had liked a picture or added somebody on a social media platform, and then she had went out of her way to hack into my account.
She got in.
She got into it somehow. So next thing you know, I'm trying to send messages and it's saying message blocking active, which means that someone went in and blocked numbers manually. So at this point, I can't text nobody. I can't call nobody.
I did that, yeah.
Ms. McFarlane, well, first of all, that's ingenious and technically adept, and I'm proud of you. But why did you feel the need to do that?
Because he can't be honest. I would respect him more if he looked me in my face and said, yes, I'm talking to A, B, or C, and this is why. But I gotta dig deep to figure out the real problem. I gotta dig deep to know what's going on. And the crazy part about it is one of the girls that he was texting, because I did call and ask and see myself who he was talking to, months later, I end up working with this girl. We work together now. So it's like, I can't even do day-to-day things because there's always a reminder of some
running into a trail of what he's done in the past.
Exactly.
Now, do you really believe that he's doing it? You know, social media, people like and they post and they comment and they thumbs up or whatever it is they do on there. Do you think he's just doing that, or do you really think he's doing things that are inappropriate?
No, he's inappropriate.
Give me something.
Well, when we argue, the first thing he likes to do is block me. Okay, he's extremely petty. So he likes to block me to where I can't see
Your
anything.
Honor,
Then he purposely decides to go. It's always the most hoochie people. You know what I mean? I model too. So he will go half-naked pictures, like all their stuff, blow up their stuff, be in their DMs, just whatever it is to make me mad because he knows I'm watching. Every time.
When you argue, do you block her and then like all the hoochie mamas?
I do sometimes, but that's only to make her mad because she has her petty things too, and I have mine.
What petty things does she do?
Like, for instance, she has a playlist that she plays. A playlist. It's all types of F-boy this and F-boy this, Cardi B, Megan Thee Stallion. You know what they be talking about. So,
right.
We in the car riding together, and she just start playing stuff. I don't want no scrub. Playing music like that, trying to get to me. I'm like, really? That's what we gonna do? So yeah, she's petty. She's definitely.
Do you do
more
that?
petty. She's
I'd
definitely
rather
more
express
petty.
myself through music than go talk to another man.
So my friend pulls up on some girl which had a twin sister, and we were just chilling in the car. That's literally all we were doing. I didn't do nothing. I didn't touch nobody, but he didn't tell me where he was taking me.
Mr. Scott, are you messing around on her?
I'm not. And I make it seem that way because I do the things she don't want me to do, but I'm really not.
Have you ever really caught him doing anything inappropriate? I mean, that it was a bad call, spending the night with the girlfriend in Houston. Bad call, no doubt about it. Shouldn't have done it. Don't know what happened when he was there. Don't know anything like that.
Nothing
But
happened?
basically, generally, have you caught him doing something inappropriate?
I've never seen him physically have like a, conversation or anything right in front of my face. Everything's just been through social media.
Yeah, but like a text thread or something. Hey, baby, come over here, 3 a.m., that kind of thing. You ever see anything like that?
Yeah, I've seen screenshots. So this one time, he was gone with a friend, this lovely friend of his. He was out till about 5 a.m. This is when we first started dating, so I wasn't, tripping about anything like that. I wanted him to have time with his boys. Well, months later, because I always find things out months later, he went onto my Facebook, blocked this girl on my Facebook, and I did not know who she was. So I'm going through my block list. I'm like, who is this girl? So I just put two and two together. I'm like, do you know who my boyfriend is? And she was like, yeah, he blocked me from your page. We hung out on this date, which happened to be the date that he came home at 5 a.m.
All right, let me tell my side, because
No,
she's about
let
to try
me
to make it
finish.
sound all bad.
What's your side?
This is what happened. So I'm just out with my friend this day. He asked me to just ride with him. So I'm in the passenger seat just riding. And
Just riding?
Yeah, just riding.
That's a thing?
Yeah.
Y'all just ride.
So he So my friend pulls up on some girl which had a twin sister, and we were just chilling in the car. That's literally all we were doing. I didn't do nothing. I didn't touch nobody, but he didn't tell me where he was taking me. So, like, I wasn't at fault in that situation. I told him to take me home.
So you mean to tell me if you found out that Miss McFarthing over there was just riding with one of her girlfriends and some two twin dudes ended up in the car with him, you would not feel some sort of way about that?
I would.
Yeah.
But here's the thing. I told my friend to take me home. I'm like, come on, I gotta go. My girl's tripping. Like, I gotta get home. And he didn't care. Like, he was just...
So did that make it okay?
No, Mr. Scott.
I know. But like at that time, like he was doing his own little thing, like with the other girl. I was just sitting there listening to music. That's
they didn't.
literally all I was doing.
He was doing his own little thing with the woman, and you were just sitting in the car listening to music.
Definitely
Yeah.
What
not.
was the other woman doing?
They was outside the car, like talking. That's all they was doing.
That's not what she told me.
I don't know what she told
That
her, but
is
you know
so
women be lying.
suspect.
Females be lying, especially when they jealous.
Females be lying?
Women. I'm sorry, women.
I hate that term. Just hate it.
I feel like she's an attention seeker though.
What? Tell me why you feel she's an attention seeker.
Well, for instance, like it was a time we had went out to a little bar and like we were sitting at the table and all of a sudden she just had to keep going to the restroom. Like she went at least 5 times.
Well, if you're drinking, don't you gotta use the bathroom?
No. This was
Okay.
like the span.
Let him finish.
This was like the span of 2-3 hours. I'm like, why does she keep going to the restroom? Like you want to be seen so bad. Like switching and doing all that, trying to. I'm like, they see you. Like, what are you doing? Just.
So you think she was making trips to the bathroom so she could present herself to the audience in the room?
Yes, and that's not even the only thing she does to seek attention.
Well, tell me what the
Well,
other
it was
ones
one
are.
time I went to her job. She works at this club in Kansas City, and one day I walked in. I see her all hee and ha-ha in some guy's face,
Oh, here we
and
go.
then I'm like, okay, what's that about?
My coworker.
Oh, okay. Well, they seemed a little close just to be coworkers.
No,
like,
no.
They was following each other around the whole place. They
He's
were,
a barback. That's what he
no,
does.
Look, let me finish talking. They were like, they seemed to work quite well together. They were smiling in each other's
I guess we're
faces,
supposed to hate
whispering in
each
each
other.
other's ears.
Now, Mr. Scott.
Walking like,
Mr. Scott.
No.
No, Mr. Scott. You got a woman at work with a coworker, and you got you in a car with a dude and 2 women. What the hell don't mean? Which one of those looks suspect to you?
Well, of course mine does, but
Yeah, I smile at each other all the time. I like smiling
Okay,
at
but-
Nick. I like that Nick smiles at me. You love each other, right?
Very much.
Yeah, I can see. You're suing her for $500 for lost wages. Let me get to that first. Tell me how she lost you $500 in wages.
Okay, so this is what happened. So we had got this day, I had a video shoot set up. I had the film studio set up. Everything was set up. So at this time, we had came to an agreement. If I pay the rent, then you take me everywhere I need to go, because that's the agreement we came to, because I didn't have a car at the time.
Right.
So we got into a little argument, probably, I think it was over a Facebook or an Instagram like
No,
or something.
Definitely not.
Like it was something petty.
He was flirting.
It was something petty. So this is what happened. We got into an argument. She ended up not taking me to the video shoot until like a couple hours later. So I missed out on $500. The artist had left. The studio had closed down.
Ms. McFarthing, did you mess up his money because you were mad about a post?
It wasn't a post. He was flirting with a woman that I didn't know about, sitting here texting back and forth.
You fuss at him on the way to the job. You never give up $1 because you're upset. You fuss at him all the way there. You drop him off. You let him work. You pick him up. You fuss at him on the way home. But you never stand in between him and some money. And money's coming into your house, not just his house. Don't be silly. Listen, you are two gorgeous, good-looking, ambitious, well-directed people, and I like it. Don't let your E-life take over your real life. Those people on there are convenient pacifiers. Their booties are big, and their mouths are closed. No blocking nobody. You share a bed with this woman. You gonna let the world see something that the woman you share your bed with can't see? That's just deep. Don't be... You with me on that?
Yes.
You're gorgeous people. You could be wonderful. You know, don't let the small people bring you to your knees.
Right.
You with me?
I'm with you.
There will be no recovery in this matter. It is so ordered.
All right, after speaking with Judge Lynn today, you know, we learned a little bit about your trust issues. Can we move on and kind of, you know, get past that?
I think we can. I think we just need to do some cleanups with the social media and set some ground rules, and we'll be fine.
Judge, today's case is hot tamale.
Today, I have a couple before me for whom anger has become an all-day thing. Let's see if we can get to the bottom of it and find some peace.
Court is now in session. The Honorable Judge Lynn Toler presiding.
Good day, ladies and gentlemen. I'm here today with Edward Alago and Madeline Alago. Mr. and Mrs. Alago, the two of you have been together for 12 years, married for one. You have a 3-year-old together, and you're in trouble. Mr. Alago, I'm going to start with you. Why don't you tell me a little bit about your relationship and why you're here today?
Sure, Your Honor. I'm here because this beautiful, hot-headed Latino woman is about to be real cold that night if we don't change what's going on.
Uh-oh.
Been together for, as you mentioned, about 12 years, and I've probably moved out about 6 or 8 times within that 12 years.
No kidding.
Yes, Your Honor. I have been through over 10 different ironing boards, and I mentioned it because I actually love to iron. I really love to iron. It's kind of my past thing. Before I go out, I have to be clean. I have to be clean, and she knows that, and she damages it every time she gets a chance. Anytime there's an argument, she goes for my ironing board. And
now, Mrs. Alago, do you get mad and tear up the man's ironing board?
I replace it every time it happens, but it's happened. I mean, it's out in the heat of the moment, and it's the closest thing to me, and it's always out. He never folds it, never puts it away. It's always out in the middle, so you have to walk around.
Yeah, but he's ironing his own stuff. He's not asking you.
I want to. He doesn't let me.
Good. That's
so I'm not ironing it. Just put it away. If you don't put it away, this is what happens to it.
Okay. And you have to replace it. Have you ever watched this show before?
Yeah.
You know what that's called, right? The stupid tax. That's a tax on stupid stuff. You keep having to pay whatever the ironing board people, I don't know who makes ironing boards.
It's a vicious cycle. They set it up.
It's ridiculous. Tell me some of the things that have put you out of the house over the years.
Well, we have jealousy issues from when we were younger.
We have too many people.
We have had jealousy issues between both of us. If she sees me talking on the phone or she sees me doing something that she doesn't like, she overreacts very quickly. Since she has.
Do you have a record?
He has a record of talking to women and being caught talking to women on his phone. That's why he's so worried about me creeping when I'm on my phone.
Mm-hmm. Well, what kind of things does he say to those women when he's on the phone?
They're romantic type of conversations. There's pictures, nude pictures sometimes.
Your Honor, we're talking, she holds on to things that are about 10 to 12 years old. Things that have happened in the past. I was a different man back then, so I have made mistakes. But when someone continues to tell you to leave and continue to put you down, and there's no moral support, there's just always fighting. No matter what I do, it's not good enough.
Give me an example of something she overreacts to and puts you out of the house, or no support. Give me some stories.
For example, sometimes she works late. Well, most nights she works late, so I try to clean up, pick up most of the time.
I work at a restaurant, Your Honor. When the last customer leaves, we can't leave until they leave.
But you can text somebody and let you know when they're running late. Like, I've checked on her phone.
Right.
She won't text me, but she texts other people during that time. And I'm a little angry. You know, I've been waiting all day. It's, you know, I'm a little agitated.
He's always a little angry, Your Honor.
I'm not the happiest person. Let's put it like that. I don't have a smile from
Well, that's good to know. Yeah, you're self-aware.
I'm ex-Air Force. You know, I've been in the military. So instead of her being appreciative when she gets home, she's in one of her moods, starts flipping out, throwing things around, telling me how the house looks like crap. And then everything that happens, anytime we get into a fight, was the first thing she tells me, she wants me out. She's destroyed my son's playhouse. One time I moved out and I had her come over. Every time we move out, we have our little things. She comes by, we hang out a little bit. She got mad. I had to actually lock her out when she walked out the door. I got lucky. She went outside to smoke a cigarette. I got lucky. She went outside to smoke a cigarette, and I locked her out. And she went ballistic, started kicking the doors, kicking the windows.
But she had already kicked you out of the house. She came over to see you.
Yeah, he invited me to come over to see him.
Right.
My place.
Then I find something.
What's with the kicking out thing?
I'd rather be alone than bad company. I mean, if you're gonna continue to promise me certain things and you don't come through, I mean...
What's he not coming through on?
One time we went out to a birthday party, and he felt like I was coming off at him disrespectful. Mind you, this is a kid's birthday party we took our kids to. After a couple beers, he felt like I came at him sideways, packed up the kids, left, and left me at the party by myself.
Do you recall that incident?
I do, Your Honor.
What kind of sideways was it?
She has a sailor's mouth, and I can too. As I mentioned, I'm ex-military, so we can be a little disrespectful. But she's not telling you the reason why I grabbed the kids and put them in the car and left. She was drinking, and she was driving with the kids.
No,
I wasn't drinking. You were drinking at the party, not that you drove with the kids.
That's because you were driving them.
I took the car and I left, so there wouldn't be any issues about her drinking.
Let me give you another example, Your Honor. For New Year's Eve, some of our family friends were there. I went outside with my brother to go smoke a cigarette with some of his friends and him. Edward the whole time is Mr. Antisocial, doesn't want to come out at all and spend any time with us. So he's inside our apartment. Peeks his head out at that moment when my brother goes to do the fireworks, and for him, I'm out there caking and talking with these guys. He comes out, slaps a cup out of my hand, goes back inside. Everybody's like, what the hell just happened? He comes back out and starts fighting with one of the guys. Like, fist fighting, brawling on the floor, banging on cars. We're having to separate them.
Your Honor,
it was embarrassing.
Mr. Lago, did you do that?
She did not inform you that prior to this, I was actually living in my own place and coming back, and she tells me that these people hit on her and try to get in her pants and all these things. So when I see her
Your Honor,
taking and talking with these guys, what do you think I'm going to think? I'm going to think that's what they're doing, and they're trying to do that. So I don't know if she tells me these things to get me jealous and pull me away, because she likes me to be away from her. I have no friends, no family. I live by myself.
All on his own, Your Honor. All on his own. Because I try to encourage friendships for him. I try to have my brother have a friendship with him.
At a coworker, we were arguing at a job. We were actually arguing at a call center, and I go and I sit away to avoid conflicts. A girl sits next to me. I don't even know this girl in the world. She sat next to me, and she asked me, why is this girl mean mugging me? Why does she keep looking at me mean? Well, that's my girlfriend.
Because she knew you were she knew that you were my man. And she was trying to cake with you on purpose because she didn't like me. See, that's why you laughing about it. I'm glad you find it funny.
I don't find it funny. I find the fact that you try to pick a fight and you made a big scene and almost got us both fired. You tried to make me look beautiful and I did it to you. Sorry.
You said you were irritated.
But I never expressed it to her.
I'm not talking about expressing anything to her at all. I'm talking about you dealing with you.
I appreciate it.
And you dealing with you and everybody else dealing with themselves. Well, you have an anger issue too, right?
Your Honor, when I was younger, I did have
Your Honor, let me tell you a story.
Yes. For example, I want to give you just one more story.
All right.
I was at work. This is my second week at the job, and I'm doing a sampling.
Yeah.
And it's all guys. And I'm a little angry because it's all guys and I'm doing a sampling for drinks.
Wait, stop her and let her know that you were asking me to do this with you the whole time.
Hang on. Why were you angry? Because of it was all guys?
Because it's an energy drink, and you know, you want to kind of interact with both crowds.
So that made you angry?
No, I wasn't angry towards her. I was just a little bothered. So she comes in with.
But you were bothered by that?
Kind of, yeah. When you're doing a promotion, you want to try to touch everybody, and really the people that were there were not buying the energy drink. They weren't taking the drink. They weren't trying it. So I was a little agitated. I was wasting my time there.
Okay, and then, Your Honor, the whole week prior to this tasting, he was like, babe, I want your help. I need you to help me. Set this up, you know, do this tasting with me. And I was like, yeah, baby, I got you. All week, I got you. I get there with my friends, and it's all guys, like he said, and they're all playing pool and doing activities, and it's only it's a few women, like 5 women, all behind the bar.
2 girls there.
Oh, see, exactly. He knew exactly how many there were. Okay, so when I got there, it was like he gave everybody a kiss on the cheek, and I'm your wife. I'm expecting a kiss on the lips, and a hello. He gives me one of these.
Your Honor,
like, all right, I was like, okay. I was hurt by it, because I'm like, I'm your wife. You're supposed to, when I come in a room, address me like I'm your wife, just like I address you, and I give you that respect, and I give you your place.
Your Honor, I'm working
so you don't
in
give me my
professional
place.
business. I'm not going to go and kiss my wife on my lips. I gave her a kiss,
yeah,
just like
but it's okay for you to cake with all the bitches there, right?
There was
Excuse my
nobody
language.
else.
Okay, so
no other woman there that I was talking to.
Oh, but you said there were 2. So were there not?
Behind the bar, there was 2.
And those are the ones he was talking
So
with.
she
Those are the ones he was
assumed that
worried
they
about.
talked to me
No,
because they
Your
worked
Honor.
at the
So then
bar.
we go outside, and he's like, yeah, I don't really need you, because
I did not say it like that.
I don't
said,
really need you. You can go
with
home.
your friends.
I'm
if
like,
you
wow.
don't want to stay here and help me out, you're more than welcome. As you can see, there's a bunch of guys here, and that's
Actually,
not really
let me rewind
going
the
good.
tape. He had me go to the store and buy some Visa gift cards as prizes. So that's what he used me for. I was his little do girl. He had me go buy some stuff, drop it off, and like, bye, I'll see you at home.
If you look for insult everywhere you go,
you're going to find it.
That's exactly what you'll find. And I'm saying it to both of you.
Your Honor.
And no, Your Honor. I just want you to listen.
I will.
It seems to me that we work really hard these days to find a way to get insulted by things. We look really, if everything is not pristine and perfect, we get an attitude as if somehow the world is just supposed to relax and smooth out for each and every one of us, and there aren't supposed to be any issues.
Amen.
You both are like that. Both of you. The meeting isn't go how you like it.
That's her opinion that
you told me that about yourself. You said you were irritated.
But I never expressed it to her.
I'm not talking about expressing anything to her at all. I'm talking about you dealing with you.
I appreciate it,
And
Your Honor.
you dealing with you and everybody else dealing with themselves. You gotta learn how to just, who said the world should be perfect for you? Ain't nobody it's not perfect for me.
I agree, Your Honor.
But I just had to throw that out there because it's like, he didn't give me a kiss in the What are you kidding?
It's the whole give me my place. You've been asking me to be here, and then you
need to
dismiss me after I
understand
did
what
you
your
needed.
place is and be comfortable in it and not have him reinforce it all the time. My husband comes in here, I'm not giving him a kiss on the lips. I'm at work.
Of course. Well, I'm coming to work on my day off. I'm not work. It's not my job.
I understand
I'm coming
that,
to help
but
him.
he's at work. I'm trying to tell you what's worth getting excited about and what's not worth getting excited about.
It's okay for him to do other unprofessional things. But giving me a kiss on the cheek.
See, Your Honor, this is the issue with her.
You're comparing one act to another of what he's done. What I'm talking about is being centered and have the self-esteem not to have stuff like that bother you.
Okay,
That's what I'm saying.
Let me give you an example, okay? At my job, at my restaurant participates in different things that go on in downtown. Every year, we have what we call the Gasparilla event. I don't know if you ever heard of that.
I've been in the Gasparilla parade.
So everybody dresses up as
Absolutely,
pirates. It's a lot of fun.
It's the coolest thing
I
ever.
can't do that. I can't do that, Your Honor. I have to sneak in my costume, in my clothes, go to work, and hear about it because I'm working bartending from 11 in the morning
Your
till
Honor,
2 o'clock in the morning.
I'm a Christian man, and I may not be the perfect Christian man, but during that time, I started changing my life, and I asked her to, and she gave her life to the Lord, and she started doing these things. So if you're hiding stuff from your husband, you know in your heart you're not supposed to be doing it. And she knows if it was no issues, if
I
there
know
was
in my heart that you're just controlling, and that's it.
she starts throwing quarters at the car next to us. She could get shot. Florida's Wild Wild West. Everybody got a gun out there.
Yeah.
So anytime there's
I was pregnant, Your Honor. I wasn't thinking. I'm not gonna lie. I just let the heat, and I was like, you know what? I'm
pregnant twice. I never threw quarters at nobody.
Let me tell you another thing that he's done.
Oh, go right ahead.
All right, so we've had dogs in the past, and my life daily is too busy to sit there and be worried about, oh my God, I gotta take the dog out. Oh man, can somebody go take my dog out to pee? I'm tired of doing that. So one day, Edward knows that. So one day, Edward called me, come to my job. I got something you gotta take home. Okay, I pull up. What does he have? A freaking dog in his arm, a puppy with a scarf. He said, take it home. Now it's ours. So now they
is that
already
the puppy?
know. There you go.
What's his name?
Cookie.
Cookie.
So now I have to deal with a dog in my house because he said it. It doesn't matter what my input was. It was what he said, and that's it.
That's an important decision. Didn't you think it was important to consult with the woman that you're with
Your
about
Honor.
who
And
lives
he
in
moves
that
out,
house?
and I keep the dogs always.
Your
I have to
Honor,
stay
there's
with
no consulting with her. With Madeline, it's either her way or the highway. And I've mentioned before her anger issues. I know we keep going back and forth, but Your Honor, it's really hard to deal with someone that. For example, we got into an argument that one day and she was driving down the street. Actually, I think she was pregnant at the time. Somebody pulls off and gets in front of her. Her anger just goes. She starts throwing quarters at the car next to us. Literally takes a hand of quarters. She's trying to fight some guy while she's pregnant. She could get shot. Florida's Wild Wild West. Everybody got a gun out there.
Yeah.
So anytime there's
I was pregnant, Your Honor. I wasn't thinking. I'm not gonna lie. I just let the heat, and I was like, you know what? I'm
pregnant twice. I never threw quarters at nobody.
She did it the other day when she wasn't
I did it
pregnant.
my second stomach, not my first.
Yeah. But you know that's not an excuse. You know you shouldn't have done it.
I know, but it was just like I took it from 0 to 100.
You say that like it's something that happens to you and that you're not in control of it. 0 to 100 is not something that happens to you. It's something that you allow.
Yeah, that's it.
So if there was one thing that I could wave my magic gavel and get her to give you to get this thing straight, what would it be?
Not being disrespectful. She's disrespects my mother several times when she's angry. My mother passed away.
No, I don't.
Yes,
I don't
you do
disrespect.
all
I
the
hold
time.
examples,
No.
but I don't talk anything bad about your mom.
You see, and
I
that's
say, you know
another
what?
thing,
You
Your
didn't
Honor.
treat
She
your
can't
mom
even-
good. How can I expect for you to treat me good?
Yes, she called my
Am
mom.
I saying anything bad about his mom? No, I'm not.
You
I'm
just
saying
called
about-
my mom aside, a
You
woman
know
the
what?
other day, and
You
she
wanna
passed
talk
away.
About, that my parents don't know how to love, so that's why I don't know how to love. You know what? Then you taking it to another level, so I can't?
So
I can't.
that-
Okay then. All right.
Your Honor.
If it's good for you, it's good for me.
I mentioned
All
to
right?
her that we needed therapy.
If you respected your family and your wife, you wouldn't be going through none of this. Your Honor, let me tell you, we've tried counseling several times. We even went to he actually initiated going to our pastor and asking him to do a therapy for us. We went. Because the pastor he was favoring into my issues.
Because she wasn't being honest.
He cussed out the pastor and left me in the
Did you do
office
that?
with the pastor had to keep reminding him, we're not
Oh, man of the Lord.
I said a bad word. And you know
You
what?
said a bad word in the house of the Lord.
And you know what? He called me up.
Your
And like
Honor.
I said, I'm not perfect. Being a Christian does not make you perfect. And I fall every day. I battle my demons every day. But she doesn't try to help me.
Let me say this. Let me say this. You keep trying to fix the other one when you're completely broken yourself. And so you spend all your time looking at something. You can't change other people. It's like if you're cool with who you are as a dude,
I am.
you would.
Huh?
No.
The only reason I leave is she forces me to leave.
I am speaking.
Sorry.
You're so busy on your position. You don't have an opportunity to learn. The word can't get to you if you're always talking.
Yeah.
So you have to learn to listen, and you don't. You're convinced of your position. Unhappy as all get out, but you're right. You'll be right all day long in 9 different houses all over the world. But you're not right. You're just not. You're not wrong either. It's not a question of right or wrong. You're just broken. Mm-hmm. And if you're a rule-rigid person, which I think you are, this is what respect looks like. This is how this should go. This is that. And if anything is not right down that line, I will explode. Oh, that's so hard on you.
It's not like that.
Imagine
Yeah, it
me.
is.
No, you're not.
Yeah, it is.
I'm really laid back. You're
No, oh,
Yeah.
come on.
Okay,
Come on.
laid back.
Yeah, I'm gonna believe that. I'm gonna believe that
There's-
right after you sell me the Brooklyn Bridge. Look, I want you to go to individual counseling to work on yourself. Don't say nothing negative about her while you're there. Don't say nothing negative about him while you're there. Do you understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I wish you both the best, because it's horrible being angry all the time.
It sucks.
It's
sucks.
horrible, and it
Ready
kills
to
your
come home to
body,
somebody.
and it contributes to belly fat. I just thought I'd mention that. There will be no recovery in this matter. It is so ordered.
Judge Lynn obviously suggested counseling. You're open to seeking that as well, correct?
We definitely started at one point and it just didn't work out for a little bit. So we'll try to go back.
Truly believe you need anger management?
I mean, possibly.
Possibly.
Possibly,
Well,
yeah.
I think the quarter throwing and all that.
Yeah.
Maybe?
I mean, a little bit. A little bit. I mean, I'm Latina. We're hot-headed anyways.
I'm a little nervous, though,
Youngest
not
of
gonna
2
lie.
older brothers, so I mean, I've been none but spice.
Judge, today's case is Crazy About You.
Good looking, young, and completely undone. Let's see if they can learn.
Court is now in session. The Honorable Judge Lynn Toler presiding.
Good day, ladies and gentlemen. I'm here today with Molly Hightower and Zay Nelson. The two of you have been together for 2.5 years. You two are struggling, and Mr. Hightower, you want her to pay you $200 for a car battery and alternator that he purchased for her vehicle. We will talk about that momentarily. But first, I want to talk about your relationship and acknowledge that's your best friend, Tyler Webb, here, who's going to be testifying on your behalf. Thank you for coming, Mr. Webb. I'm going to start with you, Mr. Hightower. Why don't you tell me a little bit about your relationship and why we're here today?
Well, Your Honor, my girlfriend's clinginess and her over-emotional level is just kind of getting unbearable. We've been together for 2.5 years now, and this has been a situation that we've been dealing with since day one. I'm just getting tired of it, and I'm pretty sure she is too. Like, for an example, we like to get lunch when I'm on my lunch break for work sometimes and everything like that. And everything's fine. We'll go out, we'll have lunch and everything like that. But I only get an hour, Your Honor. So sometimes when I have to go back to when I have to go back to work, that's when the issue arises. So I'm like, hey, Zay, it's time for me to go back to work. And she starts, oh, no, I don't want you to go. You have to stay, da-da-da-da-da. I'm like, no, I have to go back to work. And then that's when her whole anxiety and all that stuff, and she starts getting unbearable and crying and doing all of this stuff while I'm just trying to go back to work. It's like anything that I tell her that she doesn't like or it doesn't work out for her, that's when she starts getting all clingy and
emotional and crying. Everything is worth
yes, ma'am. And so look, when I'm like, okay, so we get into an argument and I'm going back to work, she doesn't leave. No, she goes sits in the parking garage for another 3-4 hours till I get off of work. And I'm just like, the average person will leave, but no, she wants to stay there. And then so when I get off work, I'm ready to leave.
Okay.
So it's just, it gets unbearable.
It's just weird.
It's annoying and it's
Ms. Nelson, why don't you tell me your version of that event? Do you recall what he's talking about?
It happens often.
That does not happen often. I've never sat there for another 3 to 4 hours in the parking garage.
So you won't be sitting in the parking?
We already have our little habits where after we get done having our lunch, I go to the rooftop, take a nap
Before
on a hammock.
Zay, you would have...
I would never cry, or I don't know what he's talking about.
So you don't cry and get upset when he has to go back to work?
It's always some situation that leads to that. It's
well,
never...
tell me give me an example of a situation that led to that.
Me having to go back to work because she has separation anxiety.
Why would I have separation anxiety with you?
Let her tell me.
I just feel like he doesn't want me around sometimes. I feel unwanted. I feel like...
I have to go back
Give me an example.
That
when
is
you
not
feel
only
unwanted.
the situation. It's like, there was one time where I was hanging out with him.
Yeah.
I was at his house for like a week, and he was like, oh, well, trying to lead on to me leaving. He was like, well, what you finna do? I was like,
You just heard her say she was at my house for a week, Your Honor. I be having stuff to do.
What was I there for?
She helped me move.
What was I there for?
You helped me move.
No, I was helping him because his car broke down, so he needed to use my car. So it was already an understanding of why I was there.
There, because you needed a ride and
That's
constant
what he
access
does.
to
He
a car.
takes situations and makes it into something else. He don't know how to let things go in the past and move forward. That situation that I was talking about, he was like, I'm going out, or he was like, I'm going to a birthday party. I was like, okay, well, whose birthday is it? Because I know all your friends, you know, which friend is it? Oh, it's somebody from the group chat. You don't know her. I was like, since when are these group chat people your friend? Then he automatically be like, oh, well, here you go. You starting again, all this type stuff. He makes like situations worse than what they are. I'm just simply asking you,
a question.
How are these people your friends? Like, who are these people?
Now, what do you say, Mr. Hightower?
She gave it to you herself. Even when she stays for a few days, a few weeks, all I have to do is say, I can just be like, hey, Zay, when you're going home? Then it's a whole, oh, you don't want me here, situation, blah, 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 blah. I'm like, no, all I'm asking you is when you're gonna be here, because you've been here for 5 days. Sometimes I have stuff to do.
Why would you want to be around me? It's not even about that. It's not even about that.
What's it about?
Why is it such an issue when I'm saying I'm by myself, I want some time for myself? I seen you Monday, I seen you Tuesday, seen you Wednesday, seen you Thursday, seen you Friday, Saturday and Sunday, dang, can I be by myself?
No,
and as soon as I'm like, hey, Zay, what you finna do? You finna go home? She's like, oh, blah, 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 blah. I'm like, dang, bro, like, I can't even.
But he asked me to come there. Don't ask me.
I asked you to come 5 days ago.
No. I want to be around you because I love you. I like to be around you. It's not me being overbearing or cleaning. Even when we're together, I don't feel like we're hanging out. He's always doing other things. And I asked him, I need your help moving.
Right.
And I had to put my stuff in the storage. He comes over, we're all moving, all this type of stuff. He starts getting agitated because he has a birthday party to go to. Why would you plan to have a birthday party when you already said you was gonna help me move? But he starts being mean to me, all this type of stuff. I have texts that show like him being irrational and unreasonable.
Well, let me see that.
I got a screenshot.
So did you get fussy and angry when the move took too long?
If I'm helping someone move and I'm the only person, first
You're
off,
not
I'm
the
coming.
only person.
I was the only person. The person that she had helping her move wasn't doing nothing.
You knew they were coming, so why would you agree with it then? Why would you set plans when I asked you to free up your calendar? I didn't put it on your calendar.
Because moving doesn't take, isn't a 10-hour job when you move in one bedroom and a downstairs.
Upset.
Because he's being unreasonable.
No, it's not. I'm saying the truth. I'm saying what's going on. If you ask me to move, I'm like, all right, cool, I'm gonna help you move. I don't expect moving to be a whole 10-hour job. Me doing everything. I know, I understand that, but listen, me doing everything, no one else helping me. Then when I'm getting upset, like, okay, can we kind of speed this up because I have stuff to do?
I got somewhere to go.
Then, it's an issue with me. Well, you knew you had to help me move that. Yeah, I wasn't expecting to be doing this
But
for
it's
no 10
not
minutes,
something
for no
I
10
planned.
hours though. I'm doing all the work. You want me to do all of this, so when I'm getting upset, and then it's a whole problem.
You didn't let me know you had something to do.
I wasn't
told you
expecting
to
it to
free
be a
up
whole
your day.
But Ms. Nelson, can I say this?
Right to
What
you.
were you mad about?
Let me tell you what I was actually mad about. Why you two over there co-signing each other. Let me tell you why. What I was actually mad. Let me tell you what I was actually mad about.
You gonna be all right,
girl? Because he's attacking me. I don't like that.
Nobody's attacking you. He's telling his story.
Because that's stuff that happened in the past. Me staying there, that's stuff we had already went through. That we discussed.
And you're still upset about it.
No, he's
'Cause
bringing
it's
it
still
up
going
like
on.
it's not even. When has it happened?
Recently.
You're a liar.
Tell me what happened when it happened recently.
I'm a musician. I tend to have shows throughout the month. I tend to have performances and things like that. And one time I had a performance. Well, when I have performances, I like to invite everybody. I invite friends from social media, here, all that thing. She thinks she knows everybody in my life, but she doesn't. So when I'm inviting friends and all these people out, she gets upset. So I had one of my friends from social media, which was a woman. She came to a show that I had, and Tyler was there. He was at the show with me and everything.
Now, since we're talking about Mr. Webb, come on up, join your partner. I will keep going.
Okay.
Please just walk.
Well, yeah, so I said, I was having a show, and we all having a good time. As soon as she sees a female, oh, hey, Molly, I'm here for your show and all that. Attitude, her whole emotions changed. She started looking like that. Everything changed. I'm telling you, we was laughing just like that. Then that what happens right there.
I'm not like them. I'm not an extroverted person. I like to just chill, and I know them, so I'm comfortable with them. You have to let me know if other people are coming, so I know that I have to engage with these people. I've already been drinking. I've already been chilling.
Was it a show?
Yeah, it was a show. But we were sitting in intimate.
Let me know if other people are coming. I can't be around people. You're around a performance.
We were sitting in an intimate setting. I didn't know other people were being invited. When he performs and other people come, it's not a problem. I'm talking about the
invited
intimate.
to your table is what you're saying.
When someone just walks up, I don't care if it's male, female, whomever. I have to put my energy, okay, I gotta entertain somebody else. I'm comfortable with them. I know I don't have to do that. We could just sit and chill.
I'm with you. I got you. Mr. Webb, what do you see when you see them interacting in an agitated manner? What's happening?
I mean, it's a very toxic situation, I will be honest.
Is it constant?
Yes. For instance, we threw a birthday party for one of our friends at the house, and just fast forwarding throughout the night, Soda's on the couch, sleep, and his female cousin comes up to him.
He wasn't even down there.
She comes up to him and asks, like, hey, Soda, like, let's go get a drink, let's go party, like, you know, so on and so forth. And you can see Zay's face just kind of like, you know, get real shut down.
My cousin, mind you.
Everybody around it sees, because people start asking, like, yo, like, Mali, like, what's up with your girl? Like, she good? And, like, Zay storms off. And, you know, another time.
I didn't even storm off. I was still sitting there. He wasn't even there.
Okay, let me explain.
He wasn't even down there.
What were you mad about?
Let me tell you what I was actually mad about. While you two over there co-signing each other, let me tell you what I was actually mad. Let me tell you what I was actually mad about. I had asked Molly, hey, take a drink with me, take a shot with me. Molly declined, very vehemently, like he doesn't want to do it. Soon as somebody else comes and asks you to do it, oh, well, okay.
But did I do it? Did I do it? I declined her too. So you're not talking about that. Speak the facts. No, I didn't. I was on the couch because the first thing the girl came up to me, which is my cousin, she's like, hey, come take a drink with me. I'm on the couch. I'm like, nah, bro, I'm chilling right now. She's like, come take a shot. Come on, get up, come party. I'm like, nah. Here, she goes to having this attitude. So my cousin like what's up with her? What's
any of that?
I still don't understand what you're
upset about. That's not even my problem.
Well, you tell me what the problem is.
The problem is a female.
I ask you to
comes into my life,
you do something and you don't do it with me.
And I don't do it with anybody else.
You don't do it with other people.
You see how she getting into the judge? See, I can't even talk. She's in her ways. She's in her ways. That's what I'm talking about.
All right, then I'll be in my mind.
Look, I'm telling you, I had a performance and we having a good time. As soon as a female comes, she storms outside, has a temper tantrum outside of the store. Oh, why are you gonna invite a female? Oh, you should have put yourself in her first. All of this outside, judge. Outside. So he goes like, listen.
Okay, hang on.
I can't talk.
Stop there. Stop. I know what you're thinking. I can see it all over your face. I don't get it. I don't understand. This old lady's talking to me and she doesn't get where I'm coming from.
To a certain extent.
If either one of you is trying to convince me that you're rational, you've both failed. Both of you failed miserably. What are you still upset about?
Before we were living together, he used to come over my house and hang out all the time. And one time we was laying in my bed and I saw a photo. He was on his phone. There was a photo of him and this girl and they were in her bathroom and they didn't have a lot of clothes on. So I asked him about it and he was like, oh, that's just my homegirl or something like that. But I didn't want to cause a situation because we were hanging out. You know, I had bought us pizza. We were chilling, all that type of stuff. So fast forward a couple months, he had asked me to move in and he had a MacBook and there was something wrong with it. And he asked me to look at it while he was out. So I saw that there was messages with that particular girl with him saying, oh, I used to be anti-relationships, but I'm not anti-relationships no more. And I really feel things with you. And then like she was asking him what she was doing and all that type of stuff. And he had sent her pictures of times he was with me, when he was in my bed with my pizza, all this type of stuff. And it was basically like him begging and pleading with her because later on in the messages, she stopped replying.
Mr. Hightower, can you tell me your version of that event?
Yes, ma'am, I can.
Please.
Mind you, she told you I have a MacBook, right?
Right.
And she told you when she saw these pictures of these messages, it was months before we moved in with each other, right?
Right.
And months before way before we together, these messages she saw and all this stuff, this is before we were together. So she goes to my MacBook, she gets it. Old messages just don't randomly pop up. You have to search for old messages from months ago.
For those.
You have to go search for old messages. If these messages happen when we're way before we're together, then we move in and stuff, and these messages just pop up randomly while you're on the computer.
Before we were together, then why were you sending her pictures when we were together?
How you gonna let her talk about I can't talk? So she went snooping and went found.
She contends that you were sending her pictures of the two of you together, so that had to be current. How do you respond to that?
The pictures that when she was getting sent was a pizza box.
Then no, it was him in my bed. I know my bed and the pizza I bought in my car.
Do you know?
In
my car.
It was the girl that worked at Little Caesars.
He's lying.
I took a picture of the pizza box and was just like, oh, look, some Little Caesars. But how do they randomly pop up 5 months later? They don't. That means you go snooping for it. You go looking for stuff.
It popped up. I do not do for that.
Do you think that
old messages?
No, I don't do that. I don't look for stuff.
Oh, I got it. I'm gonna talk to you both. First of all, you're far too excited about dude over here. Far too excited. You talk about the things that he does and the attention that he doesn't pay and the random people that he's around as if it's a threat to your very existence. I would get hysterical and say, I've had my voice like that before, but people were either in the hospital, somebody was dying, I was scared because I couldn't find my son. He was missing for a couple of days. I've been like that, but I've been like that for the right reasons. You show a level of excitation about very small things that shows cataclysmic. I want you to be more centered in yourself. He's 23. 23-year-olds, God bless you, are some silly people, especially 23-year-old males. I know you don't believe me, but I saw you. Nick saw you.
You're lying.
Doesn't matter. You can lie about me. I won't get excited. You can say, you know that Judge Lynn Toler? She does A, B, C, and D. And it could all be wrong, but I would not get like you because you can't hurt me with your lies. Can't do it. You can only fix you. You can't fix him. And if you want to be comfortable and sane, you got to be in a position where what he does doesn't bother you one way or the other. And if he's so terrible that you don't need to be with him, kick him to the curb. I'm trying to hand you power. You know, I know what you're thinking. I can see it all over your face. I don't get it. I don't understand. This old lady's talking to me and she doesn't get where I'm coming from.
I think you get it to a certain extent.
Oh, I get it all. Been out here 60 years.
It's not how it was before.
And I know it's better. He told me a long story. But what I'm responding to you was your conduct in here. Today.
I just felt
5
like
minutes
two
ago.
people against.
I understand. But you see, what I'm saying to you is it upsets you too much.
I don't like people lying on me.
Oh, nobody does.
Period.
But you can't let it own you.
That's true.
That's what's wrong with everybody today. Running around shooting and killing people because they lost their job. They got to go kill people. People running around all excited, text messaging you thunkhead from politicians. Everybody's behaving like they're two. And everybody's talking, yeah, well, he did this and he did that, and who cares? You're in charge of how you feel. You're in charge of how you respond. And until you're in charge of that, the whole world will be conducting your business for you. That's what I'm trying to tell you. I ain't mad. I'm just passionate. Mr. Hightower, I'm going to say the same thing to you. You got to be calm and relaxed. We got a whole society full of young people just hysterical, running around. Can't have it. Won't work. Won't be anything. You know what I'm saying? You with me?
Yes, ma'am.
You understand what I'm telling you?
Yes, ma'am.
You understand what I'm telling you, Mr. Webb? He's cool over there. He ain't got no problems.
That's what you think.
Yeah. I I wish you the best, Ms. Nelson and Mr. Hightower. I really, really do. But until you own your own home, your own emotional home, you can't make a home with anybody else. This I know for a fact. There will be no recovering this matter. It is so ordered.
Judge, today's case, stir crazy.
They have argued over potato chips. He has driven the car into the house. I'm going to talk to this young couple to see if we can get their anger issues under control.
Court is now in session. The Honorable Judge Lynn Toler presiding.
Good day, ladies and gentlemen. I'm here today with America Martinez and Nathaniel Cook. The two of you have been together for 3 years, but you've been separated for the last 6 months. You have one 13-month-old together. Yeah, I know, right? Ms. Martinez, you want $500 for the dents you say he put in your car when he drove it into the house.
It's my car. It's my car.
All righty. So, Ms. Martinez, I'm going to start with you. Why don't you tell me a little bit about your relationship and why you're here today?
Well, we're here today because Nathaniel has a real big anger problem, and that has took a toll on our relationship for a very, very long time. And I've tried to work with him plenty of times with his anger, and we just can't get along.
Well, give me some examples of the things that he's done in anger.
We were actually moving at the time, and we were taking some of the stuff out of the house, and he didn't want to take the rest of the stuff. So I was like, I'm not going to do it by myself. You know, I have a man in the house. He can help me. He didn't want to do it. He was frustrated already. He was already...
That's not even the case.
He was nagging about taking the rest of the stuff. So I told him, can you at least help me with a little bit and we can leave some of the stuff? And he was like, no, I'm not helping you. I'm not taking it. And I was like, this is the stuff that we're going to need. So he walks inside, doesn't even say a word. He walks inside, he grabs the coffee table and he throws it towards the wall. He's breaking lamps. He's breaking lamps. And he's saying he's paying for it, but half of the furniture in the house, I paid for it.
What about the TV set?
The TV that I paid for.
You didn't pay for that TV.
I paid for the TV.
Okay, we'll talk about that in a minute. Let's just get the story out.
I paid for the TV with my hard-working money, and he's like trying to figure out how to work it. He can't figure it out, so he throws it and breaks it.
What about the time he beat up the steering wheel?
We were talking at the time, and we were talking about our relationship, and things been rocky, very rocky, and every time we try to have a conversation, it never works out. It ends up the same way, and it's just like, I'm really tired of doing the same thing overs and overs again. Like,
well, tell me about the bag of chips.
Okay. Well, we were at the supermarket and we were buying groceries, and we can never agree on the same foods. I like to eat healthy. He loves to eat junk food and whatever he wants. So I told him I was gonna get everything. I was gonna go ahead and mark down all the stuff that we were gonna get. So he was like, okay, I'm fine with that. But as soon as we get there, he wants to get what he wants to get. And we already agreed that I was gonna go ahead and I was gonna be the one getting the food. But he wants to get chips. He wants to get stuff that we don't need. And I'm trying to help him with, because he wants to eat right. And I'm trying to help him with that, but
so
he
what
just doesn't agree.
She wanted some nasty chips.
I wanted Lay's, and he wanted... I wanted Lay's chips, and he wanted something different.
He wanted
Doritos.
But did you two actually get in an argument in the grocery store over what bag of chips to buy?
Yes, we did. And it was embarrassing, and I didn't know what to say. I just stood there, and he went
I ain't got
off.
no filter. I'm gonna go off anywhere. I'm gonna do it. I mean, we gonna get into it over Lay's. We gonna get into it over TV.
It's like that everywhere we go.
Mr. Cook, tell me why you're so angry.
Well, I come from a dark background. I'm from Houston.
Tell me about
Houston,
it.
Texas, 5th Ward. So, I grew up in the slums. Like, I'm talking about the bottom. 7 years old, I'm selling crack. Got no guardian. I'm slanging rocks at 7. So I'm doing me, like, since I've been young by myself.
Right.
So 7 years old, I had a guardian, like, through a foster. They put me in school. Well, I went to school with a pound of weed, show and tell. At the time, I don't know what this is. I'm thinking I'm doing what I'm supposed to do, because this is all I know is the streets. So I get taken out of school, I do that. my grandma ended up getting guardianship of me. You know, rest her soul, she passed away from breast cancer.
Mm-hmm.
So when she get guardianship of me, but it just really ain't no structure, ain't no foundation.
Right.
So I ain't gonna lie, I'm running over my grandma too, which I didn't mean to, but at the time,
you were a kid.
I'm doing it, but I didn't know I'm doing it.
Right.
Because all I know is the streets. You know, since I was born, that's all I know. So, I mean, I was born a crack baby, you know what I'm saying? The only reason that I didn't go through that because crack wasn't in my system, so they let me, you know, I was able to stay with my guardian, and then I got taken away, and I just went down that wrong path. You know, I felt alone, I ain't had nobody. What am I supposed to do? You know, so that's where all my anger comes from, because she says she loved me so much, she says she want to be there for me, but we fighting over you know what I'm saying? If it's that big of a deal, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's where my anger comes from, because like some of the stuff we get into is so I mean, excuse my language, but it's so miscellaneous.
Work with me. Yeah,
I apologize, but it's so miscellaneous. Like it's small.
Well, give me some examples. What do you recall, and what is her? No. Tell me what she does that instigates or causes a problem.
Like she does that shutdown game.
Okay.
I call it the shutdown game because it's a game, honestly. And like we will get into something. It could be something so small, something so big, and she'll shut down. And I'm not talking about shutting down for an hour. I'm not talking about shutting down for a day. I'm literally, I won't get no nookie for a week. I won't get a kiss. I won't get a hug. Like, I'm talking about for a week. But we got a son together. We're supposed to be, and nothing goes on for a week. I'm talking about the house will go to I mean, excuse me. I'm talking about, it's just like,
trying. I know
it's
you're
just like,
trying.
come on, man. Like, we're supposed to be together. We love each other. Like, I'm working. I'm trying to give you my all. Like, we don't have to get into it over little stuff. And, like, she's a big flirt. Like, I know she's gorgeous. She's drop dead gorgeous.
How am I a flirt when you were the one getting caught talking to supposedly your sugar mama that how I met you?
You wanted
to go back.
Miss Martinez, you tell me about the sugar mama.
Okay, well, he leaves his phone around me, and I know that was a mistake because he never does that. And I was curious because he's always on the phone. And just like how he said, we grew apart. So I'm thinking, like, you know what? I'm curious. I want to go through the phone because I think I have a gut feeling something's going on. So I go through his phone, and I recognize the girl that he's talking to. It's an older woman. And he's, the way I met him was he was actually talking to her, and she was taking care of him at the time. She was his sugar mama. So that being said, like, of course I'm gonna get angry if you're still talking to somebody knowing that she's still sending you money. What are you doing?
But what
like,
about time she slept with another woman?
What are you doing?
What happened there, Mr. Cook?
He thinks I slept with somebody, but I did out of spite what he did, because I caught him cheating, but I never slept with anybody. I came home with hickeys on my neck that one day, and from there we talked about it, and I was honest with him. I was open and honest with him, and he didn't like me that I told him the truth.
Let me tell you something.
But I'd rather tell him the truth than lie to him like he does me. He doesn't tell me the truth. I have to find out for myself, and that's something I don't like. If we don't have honesty in our relationship,
what do you got?
Exactly. How are we
Mr.
going to
Cook,
work
what did you
anything
want to
out?
say?
I mean, we could talk about the sugar mama. You want to go there, or are we going to talk about
Well,
that?
let's talk about the sugar mama.
All right,
Let's talk about the sugar mama.
All right, yeah.
What makes you think that he's cheating or doing something?
It's just the way he is. Like, he's very controlling. Like, the way he is, he doesn't let me do anything.
Explain controlling to me.
Okay,
Give me some
they can
examples.
be-
You want to go out and twerk?
No, I don't. No, I don't.
She's 21. My sugar mama's 61. All right?
Yes, thank
But
you.
when I got out, I did time. I was incarcerated for a while, most of my life, really, 17 to 23. So I'm 26 right now. When I got out of prison, I had a sugar mama. But long story short, my sugar mama met me in prison. I took her from her man in visitation. She started taking care of me. So,
Was her man in prison too?
yeah, her man was in prison too.
Okay, and you pulled her during visitation.
Come here, yeah. So,
Oh, you got game.
I mean,
You got game.
hey, I'm all right. So look, so that's how that went. She started taking care of me, dropping money, activating the phone. So of course, man, I'm in prison. I ain't got nothing. I got no family. Been alone my whole life. I mean, the love word ain't being thrown around. It's just about money. So I get out of prison, got nothing. She buys me a Nissan Altima, buys me a phone, puts me on, drops a couple racks in my pocket. So, you know, me and her meet on social media.
Right.
I'm not gonna lie, I'm gonna be 100% honest. Man, I fell in love with her the first FaceTime, you know what I'm saying? I had $52 to my name. I took the bus from Houston to San Antonio the second day, less than 48 hours, knowing we ain't left since. We've been together 3 years. Like, I fell in love with her, love at first sight, dropped
If
my
you
sugar.
fell in love, then why were you still talking to people though? That's my main thing. If you were so in love,
No, look, at the
why
time,
didn't
let me
you
be
just
honest,
why
let me be
didn't you
honest, let me
stop? Why
tell
didn't
you-
you cut her off? Because that was our agreement. Because I knew about her
we were
at first,
financially
and you
unstable at
said
the
you.
time, and I wasn't her or nothing. She
It
just
doesn't
wasn't
matter.
saying
It doesn't
nothing.
matter. It doesn't matter.
Okay. Your problem is that he continues to have conversations with this sugar mama.
Honestly, I feel like they're not conversations. I feel like he's doing something, he's cheating or doing something because obviously he's not getting what he wants from me.
What makes you think that he's cheating or doing something?
It's just the way he is. Like, he's very controlling. Like, the way he is, he doesn't let me do anything.
Explain controlling to me.
Okay,
Give me some
there can
examples.
be-
You wanna go out and twerk?
No, I don't. No, I don't. No, I don't. There's me as a person. What I used to do is way different from how I am when we met. I changed my whole entire life for him. When we met, I was an entertainer. I was doing my own thing, and then from there, I stopped doing everything, and now I'm a family person. I'm a family woman, and all I wanted to do was spend time with my family. He had a big problem with me going out with my sisters. It was my sister's birthday, and she wanted me to go out with her, so I was like, okay, well, you know what? I never go out. I hardly have fun.
She
like,
didn't
why
say
not?
that at first. She said she's
And
going to
I
her
told
mom's
him,
house.
No, I had told him, and he was upset because he was like, oh, well, since it's gonna be nothing but girls, I wanna go. And I'm telling him it's only girls. Like, I never have a girls' night.
Can I
I
tell
never
you
get to
why?
enjoy
Can I
myself.
tell you-
Give him a minute.
And he feels like, okay, well, if he's not there with me, I can't do anything.
Now, Mr. Cook, what is your response to that?
Because that's not good company. That's not good company, you know? I understand that she has good friends. I am controlling. I admit I'm controlling because, like, the lifestyle that I went through, I know what it means to take a loss, and I don't want her to take a loss. So I'm gonna take that loss for her beforehand. And so I try to lace her up and just show her the right way. Like, if you're going out with people that constantly get in trouble, constantly are in
Like, I'm
Stop.
gonna be
Hey, let him finish. Let him
like,
finish.
that's not good company. Now, if you had a good homegirl that I knew was about you, that wouldn't try to hit on me when you're not around, do stuff like that. Like, and if I knew you had a good homegirl, then all right, baby, go have fun. Here's a couple of $100, like, go do what you want to do. But
you don't trust her?
At all.
She believes that you were cheating on her with the sugar mama or whatever, and she did something stupid with hickeys one night. Cannot all that she's done for you, the other 1,000 days that you've been together, overshadow that one night? You love her to death. She changed her whole life for you, but you don't trust her. Is that where we are? Just let me know.
I trust her, but I mean, ever since that incident with that other woman, because how do we know it was another woman? We're just saying that here today. You know, in my heart, I feel
Why
like
would I be
in my
honest?
heart, I
Why
feel
would
like
I
it
be
wasn't
honest
another
and tell
woman.
you?
Does it alter your opinion at all that she came home and told you about it?
She didn't tell me. She walked up with hickeys from here to here.
No, I didn't. As soon as no, I didn't.
So, I mean...
As soon as I got there, because when that happened, we were already
Let me tell
going
you
through
how I
a
am,
whole
Judge.
bunch of
Judge,
stuff
can I
together.
tell you how I am?
No, you're gonna let me speak.
Just go ahead.
Speak then.
But we have been going through a rocky relationship at the time, and he thought it was okay for him to do whatever he wanted, and that I'm not gonna take that as me doing everything that I'm doing to take care of him, to help him. I'm not gonna be disrespected not one bit.
Yeah.
So I'm not gonna sit here and I'm not gonna let him take advantage of me or think like I'm his personal pet or he can do whatever he wants, because it doesn't happen. That's not gonna happen.
When you don't listen to me, what happens?
Nothing happens. I'm a grown woman. I know right from wrong.
Come on.
Mr. Cook, are you happy about being controlling, or is it something you'd
It's
like
not even
to
like
stop?
that. Let me explain this to you.
Okay.
I love her to death. Like, I'll do anything for her. Right now, at the drop of a dime, even though we're here today. My thing is like, I'm not really too worried about the hickeys. I'm not too worried, like, even if you did get which is a big thing in my mind. Like, because you know,
you keep saying it, so I get it's a big deal, yeah.
That's a big thing to me.
Right,
That's a big thing to me.
I get you. We're talking about one night, Mr. Cook. We're talking about she believes that you were cheating on her with the sugar mama or whatever, and she did something stupid with hickeys one night. Cannot all that she's done for you, the other 1,000 days that you've been together, overshadow that one night? That's about you being brave. You know what I'm saying? You know, you can stay on being insecure about that one night and be frightened, but that means that you're weak because you're so afraid that something like that might happen again. You can't even trust her anymore. You can't even love her anymore. You can't enjoy your life again.
I'm being naive then, I guess, but...
What I'm saying to you is this, Mr. Cook. I think you're a good guy that had a horrible start. a good guy that has a horrible start. I believe you love the living daylights out of this woman.
I do.
I believe all of that. But all I'm saying is don't mess up the best thing that you've ever gotten over one day. You see what I'm saying? Over one day. You know, be brave enough. Well, if it goes back there again, you a grown dude, you a man. You can step forward if she's cheating, if she's not trustworthy, but she isn't cheating, and she is trustworthy. Let's get that 24 hours. Let's pluck it up and just and kick it over the fence and let it go.
I understand.
Because it's a gift.
If we can do that, though, if we can kick that over the fence, then why can't we kick the sugar mama situation over the fence?
I'm going to help you with that.
Exactly.
I'm going to help you with that. When you love somebody who's got a big neck taken out of them because of what their upbringing, you have to be uber cool. You know what I'm saying? He's jumping a lot of hurdles. He hasn't had an opportunity to learn how to love and to socialize and to communicate the way the rest of us do. He didn't have any script to read off of, so he's making it up as he goes along. And what you have to do is you have to realize this is the cat I picked. A guy with no script, a guy with no understanding of how it's supposed to go. So you can't go toe-to-toe with him with his anger. You have to come across as uber calm. You can't get the TV working. Well, I'm not quite sure what's happening. And you let him mess with it because it's a TV. No, it's a TV. And Ms. Martinez, you have trouble keeping your mouth closed. And I think the less you say, the more he'll hear.
We understand.
The calmer you speak, the more he'll talk, the calmer he'll be. You can be the emotional guidepost in your relationship should you choose to do so. And that's your gig because you've had experience. He has not. That's all I want to say about all of that. You don't want $500, do you?
I mean, not really, but I do pay for the car. And
Now,
I am. That is gonna come out my pocket.
The car's still in my name. It's still my car.
But I took over ownership.
You're gonna pay for that dent, right, though, Mr. Cook? That's the first thing you're gonna do as say, hey, I'm a new man from today forward. I'm gonna help you, and I'm gonna lead. I'm gonna let you lead, my love.
See, but the whole thing is, I mean, we ain't even talked about the car, how that happened. All these play into each other.
But you drove into the house.
Oh yeah, I drove it into the house because the house is mine
small,
and the car is mine.
What did I tell you about that mine thing?
I know.
What did I tell you?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Did you hear me?
I'm talking about at the time. That was my mind frame.
But I'm telling you, your mind frame is different now.
Of course.
Right?
So you're
gonna pay for that $500, right?
We're gonna pay for $500.
Mr. Cook, I like you.
Thank you.
When I saw your paperwork, I wrote stupid tax all up and down it. And the stupid tax is what you pay when you get angry, you get upset, and you tear something up. But I think you're paying the tax on behalf of a society that let you down, and I apologize for that.
Thank you.
And I hope that you take this opportunity to take this wonderful woman here and let her lead you into the light and love. And you do so calmly and caring. Do you understand something, Mr. Cook? I hope nothing but better days come for you from here on forward. I really, really do.
Yes, ma'am.
$500 in favor of Mrs. Martinez. This matter is adjourned.
What happens now?
I think we can work on it. I think the big problem is we just need to communicate more. And hopefully we can be able to get over this hump and maybe just work things out and see where it goes from there.
You're a new man walking out here today, right?
Yes, sir.
बाग बहारां जित्थै गुलजारां जित्थै बाग बहारां जित्थै गुलजारां जित्थै जन्नत नी तस्वीर देस माड़ा कश्मीर सोना देस माड़ा कश्मीर देस माड़ा कश्मीर सोना देस माड़ा कश्मीर कमाल कुथै इसनी मिसाल कुथै रुते कमाल कुथै इसनी मिसाल कुथै बेमिसलो बेनज़ीर देस माड़ा कश्मीर सोना देस माड़ा कश्मीर देस माड़ा कश्मीर सोना देस माड़ा कश्मीर ऊंचियां पहाड़ां वाला घने चनारा वाला ऊंचियां पहाड़ां वाला घने चनारा वाला ठंडियां हवावां वाला रंगली फसावां वाला हुस्न भरी जागीर देस माड़ा कश्मीर सोना देस माड़ा कश्मीर देस माड़ा कश्मीर सोना देस माड़ा कश्मीर मिठे मिठे गीत गाने पंछी परी तालाने मिठे मिठे गीत गाने पंछी परी तालाने खुलियां फजावां विच जिसनियां चावां विच होवे दिल हसीर देस माड़ा कश्मीर सोना देस माड़ा कश्मीर देस माड़ा कश्मीर सोना देस माड़ा कश्मीर फुल्लां जइयां सूरतां ने वफानियां मूरतां ने फुल्लां जइयां सूरतां ने वफानियां मूरतां ने जाई जाई जागतां ने जिसनियां शोरतां ने लोको आलमगीर देस माड़ा कश्मीर सोना देस माड़ा कश्मीर देस माड़ा कश्मीर सोना देस माड़ा कश्मीर वतना तू दूर हो बड़े मजबूर हो वतना तू दूर हो बड़े मजबूर हो याद जदों मनी सीने विच लामनी डूंगे डूंगे चीर देस माड़ा कश्मीर सोना देस माड़ा कश्मीर देस माड़ा कश्मीर सोना
अल्लाह तू जावा में दुखिया शेर लोको कुछ तुसनु सुनावा में दुखिया शेर लोको दुखिया वे शेर लोको कुछ तुसनु सुनावा में शहजाद वे नालो को कुम वेशे कैसी छिला मंडी दा गिरालो को कुम वेशे कैसी छिला मंडी दा गिरालो को छम छम रोंदा ए जानदा जावे दिकबाल दर्द बच्चे दा की होंदा ए जानदा जावे दिकबाल दर्द बच्चे दा की होंदा ए साथी क्यों मोड़ के आ शहजाद इकबाल सुना दुनिया जल्दी वे छोड़ के आ शहजाद इकबाल सुना दुनिया जल्दी वे छोड़ के आ शक्ल नार ऐसी 24 दिसंबर 2006 नाले दिन एतवार ऐसी 24 दिसंबर 2006 नाले दिन एतवार ऐसी दुखों दी सुनावा में सोन शहजाद वाले कुछ शेर बनावा में सोन शहजाद वाले कुछ शेर बनावा में जुदाई वे बह गई है वो बख्शिश कर रब सोना बस याद ही रह गई है बख्शिश करे रब सोना बस याद ही रह गई है ख्याल लोको याद शहजाद दी विच रोंदा जावे दिख दिला तो नहीं जांदी है हुन दिला तो नहीं जांदी है और रोंदी मौशमी मख्तर यार शहजाद दी आंदी है रोंदी मौशमी मख्तर और रोंदी मौशमी मख्तर यार शहजाद दी जांदी है तुवे विसाल तेरा दुखों विच रोंदा है वीर शहराज इकबाल तेरा वो दुखों विच रोंदा है दुखों विच रोंदा है वीर शहराज इकबाल तेरा करासीगा कद दीदार करासीगा ओ आईना ते मुस्कान रोंदी वीर कद मुड़िया सीगा आईना ते मुस्कान रोंदी ओ आईना ते मुस्कान रोंदी वीर कद मुड़िया सीगा जकरा छोड़े जख्म जकरा छोड़े ना चीज जावेद पुंछी ने दुख दिल ना दे सुना छोड़े ना चीज जावेद पुंछी ने ना चीज जावेद पुंछी ने दुख दिल ना दे सुना छोड़े दुख दिल ना दे सुना छोड़े दुख दिल ना दे सुना छोड़े सजना रजोरी दिया नखरे वे छोड़ चल मेरे पुणछ में कहंदा हथ जोड़ सजना सजना रजोरी दिया नखरे वे छोड़ चल मेरे पुणछ में कहंदा हथ जोड़
वास्ताई जान मेरी जिद तो छोड़ दूर तेरा पुंछ के जावण दिलोड़ वास्ताई वास्ताई जान मेरी जिद तो छोड़ दूर तेरा पुंछ की जावण दिलोड़
पुणछ जी तरती लब दियो जानिया गल मेरी मन न तू कर मन मानिया पुणछ जी तरती लब दियो जानिया गल मेरी मन न तू कर मन मानिया
बस तुर जोर जन पुंछ नु छोड़ दूर तेरा पुंछ नी जावन दिलोड़ बस तुर जोर जन पुंछ नु छोड़ दूर तेरा पुंछ नी जावन दिलोड़
सजना रजोरी दिया नखरे वे छोड़ चल मेरे पुणछ में कहंदा हथ जोड़ सजना सजना रजोरी दिया नखरे वे छोड़ चल मेरे पुणछ में कहंदा हथ जोड़
वास्ताई जान मेरी जिद तो छोड़ दूर तेरा पुंछ के जावण दिलोड़ वास्ताई वास्ताई जान मेरी जिद तो छोड़ दूर तेरा पुंछ की जावण दिलोड़
रख ले तू लाज मेरी भुखड़ा ना बोड़ चल मेरे पुंछ में कहंदा हथ जोड़
वास्ताई जान मेरी जिद तू छोड़ दूर तेरा पुंछ की जावन दिलोड़ वास्ताई जान मेरी जिद तू छोड़ दूर तेरा पुंछ की जावन दिलोड़
देश मेरा पुंछ ते बल्लियां दा डेरा ए सैक देने लोकी बस जिद्दी डोल मेरा ए देश मेरा पुंछ ते बल्लियां दा डेरा ए सैक देने लोकी बस जिद्दी डोल मेरा ए
कटनी रे जोर मेरा दिल ना तरोड़ दूर तेरा पुंछ ने जावन दिलोड़ कटने रे जोर मेरा दिल ना तरोड़ दूर तेरा पुंछ ने जावन दिलोड़
सजना रे जोरी दिया नखरे वे छोड़ चल मेरे पुंछ में कहंदा हथ जोड़ सजना रे जोरी दिया नखरे वे छोड़ चल मेरे पुंछ में कहंदा हथ जोड़
वास्ताई जान मेरी जिद तू छोड़ दूर तेरा पुंछ की जावन दिलोड़ वास्ताई जान मेरी जिद तू छोड़ दूर तेरा पुंछ की जावन दिलोड़ दिला दनी सौदा कर दे लोक मेरे शहर दे लामदनी वेख दिल कदे पिंड वेर दे दिला दनी सौदा कर दे लोक मेरे शहर दे लामदनी वेख दिल कदे पिंड वेर दे
भुल गल लोकां वाली रस्म ए छोड़ चल मेरे पुंछ में कहंदा हथ जोड़ भुल गल लोकां वाली रस्म ए छोड़ चल मेरे पुंछ में कहंदा हथ जोड़
वास्ताई जान मेरी जिद तू छोड़ दूर तेरा पुंछ नहीं जावन दिलोड़ वास्ताई जान मेरी जिद तू छोड़ दूर तेरा पुंछ नहीं जावन दिलोड़
पुंछ रा जोर सुनी सारी कश्मीर वे वतन ए सुन सड़ा जन्नत नजीर वे पुंछ रा जोर सारी सोनी कश्मीर वे वतन ए सुन सड़ा जन्नत नजीर वे
चल वे जावेद गड़ी पुंछ नु मोड़ वास्ताई जान मेरी जिद तू छोड़ चल वे जावेद गड़ी पुंछ नु मोड़ वास्ताई जान मेरी जिद तू छोड़
सजना रे जोरी दिया नखरे वे छोड़ चल मेरे पुंछ में कहंदा हथ जोड़ सजना रे जोरी दिया नखरे वे छोड़ चल मेरे पुंछ में कहंदा हथ जोड़